how's it going? Welcome to a very special, oh my fucking god. No!
What happened?
Tony already coming on in with the $25 donation. I think that's already one of our unlocks, maybe.
Everyone is.
This is gonna be a shit show. This is gonna be a lot. Thank you also, BSB Care, for the $15 donation. Welcome guys, to a very special edition of the Ironkeep Chronicles, where we are doing a, oh my god. Simon, thanks so much for the 16-month resub. We're doing a Mamma Mia edition of Ironkeep Chronicles. Why?
Don't look at me.
I don't remember the inside joke. I don't remember
fault.
what happened.
Your fault.
It is.
I just remember.
It's Chad's fault.
It's everybody else's
I remember
fault.
you came up with it though. You said if something happens, I'll just make it. We'll make it Mamma Mia.
We'll make it Mamma Mia.
I don't know where that idea.
I don't know where it came from. I had never seen Mamma Mia. I don't know why I had such confidence in running a game based on a movie I had never seen.
It's because I kept bringing up Christine Baranski.
Yeah.
It's because you never stopped talking about Christine.
Was that the inside joke?
Baranski.
I totally messed up.
But whatever the birthing unit was, this is
Birthing unit.
already going
It was
great.
a cloaca.
Whatever the cloaca origin story was.
Emerged fully formed.
Yeah, that's the sound it makes, Mamma Mia.
We are here now and we're super excited, so thank you for coming. We're doing Tom Lommel's hack of Tales from the Loop. So if you've seen or played that, I will probably do it dirty. I'm gonna do Tales of the Loop dirty, so I apologize in advance if the devs are watching. Please don't send me hate mail. But we're gonna have fun. But before we get started, let's go around the table. Let's introduce our IRL selves, and let's introduce our mom.
Guys, lower your expectations for what you see on the unlocks.
David Flagel.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the donation. Venus Sky, thanks for the sub.
I'm trying to remember what's at the top of the unlock list. It's like a Mamma Mia 2 episode. I will die.
You have a whole thing
I
there.
will
Tom.
die. Oh my god.
Thank you, Modern Chow and Stump and Vanuski and David Flegel and Beat
Modern
Everybody.
Town
Oh.
500 bits. Jesus
Oh
Christ. Okay. Thank you guys. Things are already happening. But before we do that, let's go around and introduce our IRL selves, but also our Mamma Mia doppelgangers, our Mamma Mia
Characters?
personas.
Okay, personas.
I didn't want to say characters.
Okay.
I've been looking at thesauruses all day. I've got so many thesauruses. But Kyle, let's start with you.
Hello, I'm Kyle Caps, and I am playing Sam Soka. Sam Soka, Mamma Mia.
Sam Soka,
Hightower,
Mamma Mia.
There's so much happening right there. I don't even think I need to go into anything else.
Well, you're a Goliath.
I'm a Goliath. My iconic item is my crafting hammer and my large trapezius muscles.
Your traps?
My traps!
Oh my god.
hot.
I'm into it. Pierce Brosnan, sit down. And Amy Vorpahl, everybody.
I'm Amy Vorpahl. I will be playing Lawnwood, Low Storm, Mama Becca as normal. My iconic item is my Spear of Justicia, which was the spear that Tom she's had it for a long time. So I don't know if this is in the past or the future, but she still has her Spear of Justitia. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's gonna be a Lawnwood Mamma Mia.
But Amy is playing herself, or
Yes, it'll just be Low Storm and the fun voice of it. Maybe we'll hear this voice a lot more.
Alright, and we got Tom.
Woo!
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's refreshing to be in the players
Oh,
chair
God.
here. I gotta tell you.
I bet it is.
Hey, it's me, Tom Lommel. You know me from the internet. Hi. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thank you so much for the host, Vanna. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's so great.
Yeah, thank you, Vanna, wherever you may be.
Oh,
Wow. I wonder where rising internet star Havana Mahoney is tonight. What's she up to? Gotta be.
Fonda.
Fonda in for $10.
what is happening?
Now,
I don't remember what's on the unlock list.
I remember I texted Havana
Just
at one
hit
point and said,
exclamation point tips. You'll be fine.
I will put it out there if it's not already on the list.
Thank
if
you,
we
Bard.
if we get to $500 tonight, I will run a one shot, and Havana gets to pick the system and make up her own rules for it, and drive me crazy with her own inventive ideas.
We do have to say
I'm
thank
gonna
you
throw
to
that
Class Dunce, Death Star Taco, X Deanna, Moonex. Definitely thanks to Havana, Bondo, and the Bar
Bar
1971.
Thank you guys.
Woo!
And what about your character, Tom?
So I am playing a dwarf named.
Why are you laughing?
Because a Goliath having sex with a dwarf is funny.
Is it you two getting married? Is that?
I want you to know, I did a lot of research on the Goliath culture, and they intermingle. Not often, but of all the races, other races besides Goliath, they love dwarves the most.
Listen, your mom met a dwarf.
That's
Oh,
true.
they're
That's true.
not
That's
Goliath.
canon.
Okay, all right. I love it.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Amy and I are fighting.
The logistics are,
Listen, love knows no bounds. This is why we need to play Mamma Mia's, because Amy doesn't understand romance.
Well, her character may potentially be romancing Fjord Augenfjord.
oh my god.
Who is
Yeah.
the dwarven version of Bill Anderson.
Yeah, I have a boat, and that's what I have, is a boat.
Can you hit a C in that accent? There
Ah,
we go. Yeah.
yeah, I can sing pretty good in this accent. That's what you want me to do, is to sing a little
What the
song.
fuck?
Sing the song for Shemixon.
God damn it,
Thank
Jason.
you to Shemixon, thank you very much.
Can I-
Thank you to Shemixon for the $50.
Are they just doing this for goat ball?
I need to
There's a
donate for
mysterious
Goat.
item on the goal list just called goat ball.
When I was in
know what it
Amsterdam,
is.
the host that I was staying with sounded just like that.
Sounded just like this?
Yeah, he was like trying to explain, like, it's like, well, you should get the ticket beforehand.
But that's not what he sounds like in the
When you go
movie.
to
I don't know
the,
where this accent's coming.
When you go to the cafe, call the taxi before you smoke the reefer.
That's
Or,
exactly
or
his advice.
you will be so touched you'll forget how to make a phone.
I don't know what you were thinking by making a story about Lowstorm and thinking there weren't going to be funny accents.
You're right. Great point. Great point.
My favorite thing.
All right, and outside the table we have Eric Rager.
I'm also here.
Good.
Hi, I'm Eric Reichert, and I'm playing Hervin Bright, who is the elvish version of Colin Firth.
AKA Harry Bright.
Harry Bright.
The character name in the show.
He's an elven bard. He's got a worn lute from his bardic days. They're behind him, but maybe not so much.
All right, so that's our cast for today. Before we get started, there's already a bunch of things happening right here. Thomas W. DeYoung sends a reroll to Tom and Kyle.
Yay!
I think that's what
Thank
these
you,
are.
Thomas.
Yeah.
I get to hand them out. I'm in control.
Yay.
I'm the captain now. Wams sends the table one reroll.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Moms!
So that's one for everybody except me.
No, it's just one for the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Moms
Jesus.
didn't want to
I thought he had
Yeah.
a tier. He made up a new tier of sub.
Yeah. He's a tier 6 sub.
He's a tier. Yeah, I believe it. BSB sends one reroll to whomever you think deserves it. I shouldn't have read that out loud.
That could be the table as well.
All right, whoever raises their hand first. Oh, I think it was Amy.
Thank you.
Yes.
I totally deserve. I am worthy.
I am Wolfie. Nice try. That was
Lay down.
close.
Close.
David Flegel sends 2 rerolls to Amy. Oh, shit.
Oh, thank you, David. Yay.
Estelle Castillo sends 1 reroll to Amy and 1 to Eric.
Ooh, thank you,
All these
Estelle.
tier 2 subs, you guys are sexy.
Ooh, thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
Amy went to
Yeah,
Eric.
sure.
Wraith42 sends 1 reroll to Amy.
Thank you, Wraith. 42.
Hey, Kyle needs some fucking rerolls!
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to not doing great.
Not tonight! I'm advocating for Kyle tonight. What, you just got 1 from Wraith. DJ Regular sends 1 reroll to Tom.
Yay. Thanks, DJ Regular.
If you guys give them to Tom, I won't boo this week.
Is there a part of the tier where Meryl Streep just shows up in the game?
Yeah, she pops right out of my cloaca, and she does dancing.
I did see her in the lobby. I wasn't sure if that was related to this.
She had nothing to do.
But if you notice, she was crying, and I'm sure she's left by now.
Fully down.
Saimath Pirnikoff sends one reroll to Eric.
Thank you, Saimath Pirnikoff.
And Venus Sky sends one reroll to
Eric, what was your
Tom.
guys' name again?
Dog is so cute.
And Class Dunce
Perfect.
sends one to
18.
Tom. So you get
Thank
two.
you.
RVEN.
Can he be back
Right.
here where he normally is?
He can be. We
Yeah,
can
he
try
might be over
that.
here
It's
if
hard
you
to
want.
feed him treats. I'll try and bring him back here.
I mean, I am the active DM tonight. I should get to feed him the treats.
You've
As
got
I see fit.
You got enough in your cloaca, honey.
That's for fucking sure.
Come here.
All right. Also, we just chat unlocked a bunch of tiers already. Kiri, thanks for 3 months. Everyone gets 1 luck point, which in the Tales from the Loop system, a luck point is essentially a reroll. If something
Awesome.
doesn't go well, you have the chance to reroll it. So basically, everybody gets another reroll, aka luck point.
Thank you.
Go. Also, Kyle needs some more rerolls, guys.
Ooh.
Damn, this is beautiful.
Okay, so maybe I'll save this for once we're through the intro. Okay, and actually you all get another one. Another. Chat is really blowing
Oh my
it
gosh, thank you so much,
Chat is
Chat.
blowing it up. Lots of rerolls. It's surprisingly easy to fail in this game, I think. So that's great.
Yeah,
It is great.
I remember the last time we played it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where he failed.
Yeah, I failed a lot. A demon crawled inside of my mouth.
Oh, okay, and also
Wait, and you didn't want that to happen? You're playing wrong.
Beetaloo, thank you for your 313
Thank
sub. Also, chat unlocked. You guys are going crazy, by the way. Chat unlocked Pride, which, as Tom was saying, is generally a Joanna, thank you for the $10 donation.
Joanna Banana.
What the fuck is on that unlocked list? Pride is usually a mechanic of Tales from the Loop that you usually get once per game, but we had it as an unlock, so now you guys get all of that. If we want to do these, let's do these. So they're not inspiration tonight. They are. Is this your
Pride.
usual one, right?
Yes.
They're pride. So at any point, if you fail a roll, you can use your pride to make it an automatic success. Or if you roll, and you can do it after you roll too, that's fine. Or if you roll success, you can use your pride to add another success. Which, when another success is added, if you guys have had a chance to look over your little rules cheat sheet there.
I definitely read all of it.
Definitely. I'll prompt you.
Oh, there's another page.
I've read it at least once, so. But in the system, you can one success is usually enough to overcome anything. But if you roll 2 successes, it usually generates additional positive outcomes. So, for example, this is not what I'm looking for, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so if you're sneaking around, if you succeed, you successfully sneak around. But if you get 2 successes, you get a bonus success. So that means you might be able to give a success to another PC, help them sneak by, or you'll end up finding something unexpected, or maybe more if you were looking for treasure, find a little bit more treasure or something like that. So that's how that works. You can have mine tonight. This is you, Ryder?
Yeah, sometimes. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So that's Pride. Thank you, chat, for unlocking
Chat
Pride.
for Pride.
And then we'll get to these other things.
And thanks, Lady Imago and SF Giants
Oh.
49er.
You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. And if you guys have questions as we go, you can ask me. And then when I don't know the answer, we'll ask Tom. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds real good. Okay.
And then when he doesn't know, he asks Dom.
Oh my fucking god!
Stump!
Sam, thank you so much.
What is that? Go ball, go ball, go ball.
Let's go.
Good ball. Good ball.
Beetaloo, y'all.
Good ball.
Y'all.
You all are doing great.
Yeah, you're really working it.
Oh, buddy.
Is he crying?
He's grumpy because he's crammed himself back in the corner.
Well, put him back where he normally is.
Seems like the
can
same
try
size
that.
corner.
It is the same size corner. He's just being a butt. It's my dog, everyone. It's Luigi.
It's Luigi.
Say hi, Luigi. No, I'm grumpy.
All right.
Let's
We're
see
not
if you
for
like
full
it over by Amy better. Come on.
He does. I already know it.
We're gonna start. I'm
Who
gonna
doesn't?
set the motherfucking scene. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all ready? Let's
go.
do it. We're gonna do it while Tom takes care of Luigi. Alright. Our story opens up on the rocky cliffs of Tun e Calwe. Amy named it. A small village where the Bek Baba Beka tribe resides. The village rests precariously on some of the tallest peaks of the coastal mountain range, where the air is thin and the wind has a particular frigid bite to it. At a point where the trees have now refused to grow, but wild mushrooms flourish stubbornly between the rocks. The Goliath tribe that inhabits... RJ, thank you. The Goliath tribe that inhabits this village is like many others on similar peaks throughout the realm. They are strong, mighty beings, seemingly carved from the same rock they dwell upon. The Goliaths pride themselves on earning their place in the tribe, fairness in the face of almost constant competition, and their survival of the fittest. This tribe is special, though. Upon becoming an adult, every member of the Bek Baba Beka tribe has had a fairy come to them, and a ritual has been performed to pair them for life. But for Lowstorm, her fairy never came. As the years passed, the tribe grew more uneasy about the fact, and murmurs began circling the village that the absence of this fairy must be a sign of the unworthiness of Lowstorm. It is tradition that if any Goliath is deemed unworthy or unfit, that they will be permanently exiled. Upon hearing these rumors and struggling with her own unease, Lowstorm sought out the highest-ranking shaman, also known as the Sky Watcher, in the tribe for help. The Sky Watcher informed her that it had been many moons since last a fairy did not show, but there is a possible ritual that could help. A ritual the shaman herself had never performed, but had been passed down to her through the generations. She explained that not only is it risky, but one of the requirements might be a little tricky. The ritual calls for a drop of blood from both parents.
And song.
Mamma mia!
Of song.
Here I go again!
Oh my god, of course it does.
This was problematic because Lowstorm had never known her father, and when attempting to bring the subject up to her mother, she was always brushed off. In an act of desperation, Lowstorm stole her mother's diary in an attempt to find out the truth. What she found was 3 possible candidates. She decided that she would send them all birds bearing invitations to the sacred ritual, finished off with a forgery of her mother's signature.
I gotta do what I gotta do!
Lowstorm let the Sky Watcher know that a plan to get her father there had been put into motion, and she requested they proceed with the ritual as scheduled, but not to inform anyone, including her mother, of the fact that her father was returning for the ritual.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
Mamma mia, here I go again. The creepiest, quietest.
Oh, I've been broken hearted since the day we started.
My.
I need to think of new unlocks.
I don't think this counts.
Yeah, that was it. You did it.
Go ball!
Goat ball.
I don't know, it's been unlocked though. I'm really surprised as a Goliath you should know what goat ball is. Pretty disappointed in you.
I know what it is.
Alright, cut 2! Forward in time. Smash cut. Hard zoom. A lowly looking shack nestled in between 2 large rocks on the mountainside. This structure appears as if it's been hurriedly put together with various sized boulders and topped off with a generous amount of hay acting as a makeshift but generally effective roof. There's a bottom floor where more hay litters the ground, accompanied by solid stalls and small hitches for goats. A few goats shamble around in the space, their odd eyes staring off in random directions as they chew seemingly endlessly. There's a short rickety ladder in the corner leading up into a sort of loft filled with a myriad of forgotten items and 3 identical piles of hay acting as very poor excuses for bedding. In the middle of the loft stands Lowstorm and her 3 potential fathers, who are meeting for the first time.
Oh, you made it.
Yes, I did.
I understand you need a captain of a ship to preside over a wedding?
Well, not quite a wedding, right?
Oh.
Not quite a wedding, but definitely...
I'm allowed to marry people. I'm allowed to bury people. And then also to give a toast on the ship before and after each
Well,
of the
it's a very specific
weddings.
ceremony, but I don't know that you think that it's a
Will
wedding.
there be alcohol there?
Absolute no. Wait, no. I hate that. No. Not for me, anyway.
Oh, it's going to be
All
short.
of my courage is built inside of me, and I expect the same from other people. And you made it too, eh?
Yeah. I wonder if is your mother? Why is she not here to greet us?
Yes, where is the old broad?
Me mother, you mean Song Wielder?
Yeah, some weird.
Yes, her name has changed throughout the years as she's achieved different things, but now she's called Song Wielder. But
She always had quite the
she's
When I knew her name was a Blossom Hair.
yeah, she achieved great blossoms in her hair.
Yes, she liked to
That's
collect the lilacs off the mountain and put them in her hair. So we called her Blossom. Well, that was my nickname for her.
Right, so I can't believe all of you made it. The thing is, you're gonna need to stay out of sight for a little while. Like I said, it's a big ceremony that's gonna be very important, and the reveal is just you might not see me mother for a minute.
If I'm presiding at the ceremony, why should I stay out of sight? We should have a rehearsal, and the bride and the groom should...
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yes, we should have a rehearsal. So, but it may or may not involve me mother.
Did you belch? Did you have a little...
I thought you might not have noticed that. I've been drinking, so I don't like alcohol, but I love Diet Coke.
No, the herbs, that's natural to have a herbs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm worthy.
Are you nervous before the ritual?
Yes, it involves me quite nicely. What are your names again?
Harvin.
Harvin.
Hervin? In my language, that means dog snout.
Well,
It says a Hervin.
I already have one fingers crossed preference of who isn't me father.
Sorry, buddy. It looks like you're a real dog snout. My name is Fnord Augenfjord.
Fnord.
Fnord, yeah. Fnord
Fnord.
Augenfjord. I'm the captain of a boat.
In my language, that means a strong tree.
Yes, that's well. I'm strong like a tree, but not well.
But not as strong as me. Sam Soka, Mamma Mia.
What was?
I received your bird earlier and I'm so glad to be back. It's been a long time since I've seen this plate. Built it with my own 2 hands and this here hammer.
Are you glad to be Beck Bubba
Beck Bubba Becker in this Beck Bubba Beckers.
No, that's wonderful. So
It's
you got one of these
quite
things?
a wonderful
Yes.
wordplay. I enjoyed that.
Back when I knew your mother long ago, we helped her build this place.
Well, I can't wait for all the tales of how you and me... You all knew me, mother.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You Blossom Locks, yes.
I thought that's why that she invited us.
Yeah, she invited all of you too. I thought he was just.
Was it she that sent the bird?
It was me.
Wait,
no,
it was you?
her. No, it was her. That's right. It was her. Everyone looked me in the eyes real fast.
Pause. Alright, we're gonna do our first.
Is there too much role play?
I'm cutting to more roleplay, asshole. Thank you, Emma.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
thanks to chat. One of our unlocks, which is one of Mom's diary entries, which gets acted out by the cast. So I'm just gonna roll a die to see who's first. But Amy's gonna be playing her own mother, and then she's going to do a flashback episode of what it was like when they were romantically involved. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Thumbs
great.
up.
Me?
We got Fjord.
Augenfjord.
So this is our first diary entry from Mama Mia Lowstorm's diary.
I met Fjord and we went to his room and
I remember.
Dot, dot.
Oh, wow.
We were on a date.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wait,
we
we were supposed
were.
to bring wardrobe changes?
Where'd that come from?
I think it was on a boat. We were on your boat. It was the sun setting, wasn't it?
Yes, Blossom Locks. I remember it clear as if it was yesterday. Oh, the sun shining down upon my bare-chested body. The sun shining down upon your...
Hairy chest.
Yes, there was never a better match made anywhere across the waves or in front of the waves that are right next to us by the boat.
My favorite thing. I'm doing your thing. One my favourite thing that you ever did was catch this big shark in front of us, and then we challenged each other to see if we could eat it all. And with your dwarven appetite and my Goliath stomach, perhaps we might be able to do it.
I happen to have some bait here on board. It's a schnurgelfish. Sharks love schnurgelfish.
Oh, I've never seen one of those. Your accent is creeping in. I've never seen one of those.
But remember, before you bait the shark, you must kiss the schnurgelfish for good luck.
Get out of the way.
That was great.
You know, we never did catch a shark that night.
Did you change hats?
Snurglefish. Oh wow, the snorgelfish. That sounds so romantic.
I'm having a heart attack. Okay, so we're back in the present. The conversation is suddenly interrupted by a loud thud as this large figure falls through the hatch in the ceiling and hits the floor.
Meryl! Stop dancing on the roof when you're trying to be sneaky.
I'm like gonna have a heart attack today. Kicks up an enormous cloud of dust, and as the dust settles, you can see Lowstorm's mother, Song Wielder, aka Don Nack Song Wielder Big Baba Becca, lying flat on her back. Oh, hello.
What were
Blossom looks.
Whoa.
Dynamo!
Did you have a special nickname for her? Or you just
Something really good, especially funny.
It was Hummingbird.
No.
Wait, do your accent.
What stupid accent? You want me to do a stupid accent?
Kevin, is that you? Claude, is that you? The other one.
Hightower.
Hightower, he's
Mommy.
Well, you spelled my concussion.
Oh shit, you do.
I was standing on the roof and it felt like someone pushed me, but not with the hands, like with a breath.
Oh, they blew on you and you fell down.
Right.
It
You
was
are not
the
worthy, mother.
breath of fate.
Right. It was emotion, feeling, because I'd seen your faces and your knobbly knees with the eyes on them, and I said, I know those faces, I know those knees. What are you doing here?
You invited us.
What do you mean?
There was
I got your bird
Yes.
from earlier. You may not recognize me. I know that my long, luscious locks are a little bit longer, and my traps are a little bit bigger. But it is me, the same Hightower from before. I haven't had many accomplishments since then. I built that one high tower, and I peaked. But it's fine now. I'm glad to be back.
Yes, and honestly, I'm surprised you recognize me. My hair is much shorter, and I don't have all the piercings.
Right, you're not wearing the dog collar anymore.
No.
Were you always an elf?
Yes, that's the one thing I've been...
That
it's
stayed
been
the same?
Consistently, yes.
That's
I
good to
don't
know.
blame you for not recognizing me. I was not the captain of a ship back then. I was just a young recruit.
Why did you bring so many hats?
Yes, so
I wouldn't want a wig. Do you have any wigs? Oh man, that
Boas. We all just need
Tom
boas.
takes care of Tom.
No, I want you to pull out a wig and put it on.
Tom, get me my armor. Get me my armor, Tom.
Mother, you just had a concussion.
The breastplate, Tom, the breastplate.
Maybe when you were making the invitations to the big ceremony, you included, I don't know, other people.
Fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I wouldn't have invited you. You've all spurned me in one way or another. Why would I want you here for my close friend's ceremony? My close friend, Lowstorm.
You're my... You're...
You mean you don't?
Hey.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're best friends and stuff.
Right. My acquaintance. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Go ball!
Go ball! We're way past Ghost Ball. We're way
make Tom run.
All the rules are just gonna be like, give Amy a candy. Give a man a cupcake.
Roll a d6 and give her a candy.
Give her that
matter
many
what you roll.
candies. Yeah.
2d6s for butts.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Your
how.
friend?
Right. My friend, she's getting a fairy. She's doing a special ritual to get it. So, I don't know why I invite you to that because you've all spurned me. You've all done me wrong. So I don't know why you're here or looking right good and in my goat house. How dare you? How dare you here? Get back on your boat or however you got here and
okay.
shove off.
Back on the boat,
you
I
better
guess.
put your captain's hat back on then.
Sort of impressive, though. isn't
Well,
it?
you could either stay on the boat where I think we've got, accommodations, or we do have these hay piles. Piles of hay for you to sleep.
You have hay piles? Oh! I dive into the hay pile.
Well,
He always was so adventurous.
Oh, it's been
So spontaneous.
so long since I've felt the soft,
Unpredictable.
scratchy touch of a bale of hay. You know who likes hay?
Snowstorm, they can't stay. I don't know what's going on or what's up to, but your ceremony is very sacred and special. We don't need these random men about.
I was invited to preside over the ceremony.
I guess he's a presider is the thing. I guess maybe shaman wind chaser.
Skywatcher.
Skywatcher.
She's the Skywatcher.
Right.
Of the whole
I
tribe.
knew that. She
Yeah.
gave me the name Lowstorm, so she.
No, the chief gave you that.
Right, that's what happened. And the shaman is different from the chief. So,
Right.
anyway,
Right.
we're just saying stuff that we both already know.
You seem very confused about many details of your own personal life and history.
You know, I've never met such well-travelled, different. I don't know how to say
Oh,
it's
I'm not-
delicately different racial men.
I'm not that well travelled.
Oh, you're not?
I honestly didn't go anywhere. I'm not like.
Well, you
You're
should be
over
such a bad boy, Haven.
I grew out of it a little bit. It was a bit of a phase.
What do you find yourself doing nowadays?
My father's in money.
Ah.
Right.
Locked in a vault? What?
No, he's a banker, and I work for him.
So he doesn't work.
No, not much anymore.
No.
I mostly I've taken most of his responsibilities at this point.
Work is something you do with your hands. You know, you raise a sail, or you throw out the anchor, or you steer a ship with both of your strong arms.
Or you make a really high tower.
or you invest very heavily in goat's milk on a certain when you know that there's going to be a need for it in the coming weeks, and then you sell your.
I do
futures.
need goat's milk.
Exactly. I would if I had some, I could sell it to you and say, "Hey, do you need this? Well, I'll sell it for slightly more to get it to you fast." It's.
Speaking of which, Dynamo, I mean, Song Wielder.
That's right.
Where are the goats?
They're downstairs.
Ah,
They're looking all sideways at me.
They always did stare.
this old goat house.
We've got goats and we've got mushrooms.
Oh, it's been a long time since we've frolicked with the goats and eaten mushrooms.
Why? I don't want to think about that.
I
I have to go. You've all upset me quite a bit.
Yeah, you've upset
And I'm-
me too.
Don't copy me.
Okay, fine. Wait.
I'm tired of weird sensations pushing me into goat houses while I'm trying to be the spy, and I'm tired of familiar faces from my past coming back to haunt me, and I'm leaving.
Is that my old loot?
you play the lute.
She rushes down the ladder and storms out of the goat house.
Well, now see what you've done to me best friend.
I do apologize.
Yes, is that a ruse, or are we supposed to play along?
About what?
Didn't you say Never mind.
We were all invited here. By
Yes.
Right? Like, what?
Yeah, she invited us.
It doesn't make sense why she would
don't
seek
know
us all
that
out.
you're. Wait, just.
Yeah,
we
do they know that?
Do we know that she's the daughter, or do we know that she's the daughter?
In the movie, I mean, we can repeat, however, but in the movie, they don't know until that party, right?
What?
Then they have a realization.
Oh,
Where they
okay.
go, oh shit,
Oh, we.
you're the
Okay,
daughter.
so yeah, I'm just a person having a fairy ceremony.
Yeah. I mean,
Fairy ceremony.
She does in the movie. She does tell them in the goat house that she sent the invitations.
Oh, I actually sent the invitations.
Yes. Excellent.
You
I'm starting to put that together.
You stuffed that piece of parchment into that pelican's gullet and sent it all the way out to my ship?
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
That's crafty.
I know. It was just very important that everyone who was
But
important.
that was Hummingbird Songwielder's signature.
Well, I didn't know that you would come. You don't know who I am, so I needed to get you here. And now we've done it, but we've also pissed off my best friend.
So we're here for the ritual.
Yes, make yourselves at home.
I have to say, all this talk about the goat's milk has made me a little bit thirsty.
Well, let's go down to the cafeteria.
Do you guys want to explore the goat house at all? Do you want to investigate anything in the area? Do you want to?
I'd like to walk around the room and admire the old craftsmanship from,
Did you build this?
Did you build it?
Yeah.
This room where you were in?
Did you remember my description where it was?
It was
I
like
don't.
It appears it was hurriedly put together.
I'm not.
A makeshift roof. Absolute trash.
Oh yeah, I am super happy about all my work.
okay, great.
I want to take the old loot that has been sitting there, that is my loot, and just sort of plant myself on a bale of hay and just start plucking away at it a little bit.
My, that's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it still sings its song.
It sure does. You're very good at that.
I'm
you're
going
kind.
to walk around the outside of the shack and I'm going to look for a lady goat that I can milk.
Okay. You could do that.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
I would like some goat's milk too. It keeps my hair silky smooth.
I mean, I just said we could go to the cafeteria, but if you want it really fresh, do what he's doing.
Yeah, I will follow the
I like-
small door.
To do things with my hands, not just pay some coins to have some other man milk a goat for me.
Yikes.
I've
Shots
never.
fired. You don't seem upset by that.
That's fine.
You know who you are. Great. Yeah, let's go outside. to
I
the
know.
food house.
I know who I am, and I accept the man I am.
Interesting.
Well, some people give up early, I guess.
Oh my god.
Some people find out the truth early.
Oh. All right, well, let's get some goat's milk and we'll all know the truth.
So you guys want to exit the goat house and walk around the outside?
What the fuck did you just say?
Let's get some goat milk and find out the truth.
New shirt?
Okay.
New saving throw shirt? But while we're paused before you guys go outside, Kirby sends one reroll to Kyle, and Be Duluth sends one reroll to Kyle.
Yay,
Thank you, guys.
Karen, be Duluth.
And Yeba Deba sends one reroll to Aaron.
Thank you, Yay, thanks, Yaba.
There you go.
Boom.
I think we're good right now. Okay, so you
Good.
guys exit the building. You're walking around out that side. So when you
RJ Connect, thank you.
Heck yes.
Jesus,
Thank
is there anything left?
I think Dom is actively adding things,
I
and
think
then
he
they're just
is.
unlocking it,
Yeah.
making things up, and they're doing it.
If you all want to roll a perception check as you
Okay.
exit the goat house,
So do you use mind and perception?
you would
Yes.
add your mind dice to your perception dice. So you would have 6. And then if you can ever include your iconic item and what you're trying to do and justify it, you can add the dice from your iconic item as well. Or use your
You just use your pride.
pride. Yeah. Or, yeah. No dice?
Nothing.
Oh, we're trying to hit a 6.
You know what, though?
Wait, a 6 is a success?
Can you
Yeah.
just put, okay, could someone retrieve
Give him
that?
that.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Is-
dumb.
So
Wait, we just
You
needed a
did
6.
worse.
I did
Huh?
worse.
We needed a 6.
1 6 is a success.
Okay.
2 6s is a success plus bonus successes.
Ah, okay.
1 success.
1 success.
How did you do?
Not as well.
I have a success as well.
What is wrong with this side
my
of the table?
My,
You trying to attack my boobie?
Or we're trying to attack our
The
boobie.
problem is
Luigi
my
and...
hat is not in goat milking formation.
look,
Where'd that go?
1 success.
He's wearing.
Sorry, my range of movement with my arms is incredibly limited in this.
It is. It's a little.
I don't know
it's
where
just
it
a little
went.
jacket.
We'll get it, I guess, after.
Yeah, we'll get it out.
Luigi ate it.
Luigi's not gonna eat it.
No.
It's metal.
Weird. Weird.
Metal.
Metal.
Ouch. Okay, well.
1 success.
It actually works a lot better when I stop looking at you and then I look back and there's a new hat.
Is that a new hat?
No, it's just inside out. Of
inside
the,
out?
That's
Right?
just... That's
It's just
the...
the sailor hat.
It's
inside
my
out.
goat milking formation.
Yeah,
All right, who succeeded?
I did.
Everybody but Tom. Okay, great. That's feels very good. All right, so Tom, Fjord is very busy. He's straight out the door, straight to the first lady goat he sees. He's on the milking train. Okay. But the three of you, as you're exiting, you hear a little bit of rustling on the side of the building. And as you kind of turn over there to look, you can see a few robed figures crawling down from where they had apparently been on top of the goat house. And they're dressed in pretty like simple robes, but you can tell by the bits of hair that you can see and parts of their face that they're very dainty, they're very beautiful. They have long, like shiny hair, and they've got a bit of cosmetic kind of things going on their face. But they hop down from the roof and they see you out of the corner of their eye and they scurry off.
Do they have fairies?
Hark!
They don't.
They
Who
do-
goes there? Why are you scurrying away coming off the building I built so long ago?
Did you breathe on my best friend?
Oh, breathe on her. They do not stop to have a conversation with you.
And there's only 2 of them?
There's probably like 4 or 5 of them.
They were suspicious looking.
Is that?
I mean, they were on top of the goat house while you all were in there having a private conversation.
Well,
so
look, I don't know who they are. I didn't invite them to the ceremony, but maybe someone else did. It's a big ceremony. It's a big deal.
I'm wondering if I should make you roll to milk that goat. Yeah, let's do a finesse.
He's still milking.
A finesse check to see how that goat milking goes. You only have 2? It's gonna go bad. What do you want to do?
I am the captain of a boat.
All right, Tom is
using your success
Tom is
for
spending
cow
his
milking.
his
My pride.
to successfully milk the cow.
That's a table reroll.
Oh, I'm sorry, I threw it in there.
Oh,
So Tom,
it's warm, fresh,
Here,
fresh from Hildegard.
here, have
Thanks.
have a silver for your work.
Oh my god.
so Fjord very deftly milks that goat. He does it with great speed. It's very productive. A lot of milk comes out. He
I
fills
feed
an
the
entire
silver to the
pail.
goat.
I'm okay. It dies. What do you want? What do you
I'm
mean?
just want to see what it looks like when it comes out the other end.
It nibbles
Oh my
on it.
God.
It nibbles on a little bit, but doesn't swallow.
It looks
it.
like your money's no good here.
My fucking Christ. You guys, can we all just be friends for a minute? I feel like there's some big passive aggression happening
just,
here and we need to have like a pleasant time. You've already pissed off my best friend. Don't piss me off too.
I apologize if I angered you or your friend. We would, I care very deeply for her.
I am sorry for the way that I behaved. I thought I was here in an official capacity and that I was being challenged for my authority.
I think you all owe me friend an apology.
I would love to give her an apology. She deserves it.
Is anybody lying?
What? No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yes, if I could apologize to Blossomlocks that But there's nothing I wouldn't do to take her back out on the ocean again and get out another small fish.
Dot, dot, dot.
And that's a great place to pause. And we're going to do another diary entry. So
yes.
it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, who's next? 4.
Okay.
All right, so Eric's next. So we're doing, thanks chat for unlocking a second diary entry there. So we're doing a flashback to Low Storm's mother and when she was in a tryst with, Hervin Bright.
So we flash back to like 20 years ago. Hervin's got long hair, piercings, a dog collar, very ripped clothes, and they're like he's being kicked out of a club. He's like, "Fine, I ain't want to stay here anyways."
Oh, get out of the way! I've got to go here to do my open mic night.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we like bump into.
Oh, you just.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Sorry.
Why did they kick out such a handsome man like you out of this club?
It's they ain't like my music.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you look like the kind of person who would play just the most brilliant tunes I ever heard.
You look like you could be quite a singer.
You know what? I am, but this is an open mic night and it's for free, and they already know how great I am. I'm gonna skip it. Let's say fuck it and go back. I know a tree we could take a look at.
All right, lead the way.
Wait, are you're an elf?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so we get to a tree. Do you want me to hoist you up there?
Her mom would be a druid too, so.
Oh, she's a druid
something to
too.
keep in mind.
Oh, great.
Sure. You're quite strong, ain't you?
Yeah, she
This is Rome up there.
she kind of hoists him up and
he
then,
giggles as you lift him up.
and she like gets all up in the branches and kind of creates a hammock for him with her body.
I feel like the tree goes like this, right?
The tree leans hard to the left.
Anyway, this is a tree I was thinking about. Let's hear these tunes that you got kicked out for.
Put me on the spot.
Do you want to roll Inspire to see how the song goes?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Lady Imago.
Thank you. Automatically.
Thank you, Chaz.
And I'm gonna make some like druid crafty flowers, blossoms fly through the air.
And then like a little hummingbird comes and it's like that's what I call you.
Look
Oh,
what I
she's
caught.
so widow.
Look what I caught on my finger.
I'm gonna call you hummingbird.
Oh, and the song that you sang just now, it also had a theme of tiny hearts beating so fast that they can't even control it. Well, fly free and come here. ...
That was a good one. These make me want to giggle so much.
What are you feeding these goats? It's a little spicy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't feed the goats. I'm one of the protectors of the clan.
Oh. Have you been in many battles?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, and I'm very good at it. I'm not good. Well, I'm very good at it, but I have many friends who are better at it than me.
It's okay to be humble. You have to.
It is not okay. You always must be striving to be worthy. That is tribe. That is clan. But every once in a while, your friends, well, they just show you up, don't they? There's a swordsman, Alton, and he really wrecked me.
Really?
Yes, he was a dueler, and I am not a dueler.
Oh, the fencing.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he's way better than me, and he's fast as fuck.
He was your friend, but you fought.
That's right. We had to prove who was worthy.
I love contests of strength and prowess. It really gets my goat.
Do you want to have one? Wait, do you want to have one right now? You're another Goliath. We could probably do. It would probably be more fair than me and a tiny person who wrecked me.
No, I don't know about that. I don't wanna.
Yes, you do.
So
Okay.
as you guys are discussing this potential battle between a father and his estranged daughter, from maybe, you're standing outside the goat house. You're having this discussion. You're still going to town on that goat. I don't know. He's a milking
That
machine.
is not how I would describe it.
That's why I'm the DM.
You filled up a bunch of like kegs of milk at this point. The other Goliaths have come and are watching you.
They're just picking it up. It's all right. Oh, I said some milk is ready. I'll go grab it.
I'm just saying, if you you brand it, and then suddenly it becomes a commodity, and then you're set for life.
It has almost like a cinnamon or a cardamom kind of.
Did you put milk in your hat?
And are you picturing that he sell the Big Bubba Becca milk? Because he cannot.
No.
It belongs to us. It's part of our tribe, our clan.
I wasn't saying that.
We're also a trade culture.
Yeah. I was just saying, if he's so skilled at it that he could get a few goats, get a loan out from a bank, and
So your conversation is interrupted by this rabble by me, the GM, by this rabble that is coming down. So you're kind of on this crag on the mountain, and the main point of the village is higher up on the mountain, and so you can see this trail of people who are similarly dressed to the people you saw jump off the goat house and run off. They're in robes, simple robes, and they've got their hoods down, and they've all have flowing hair and like shiny faces, and it's mostly humans and elves, but it is a mix of there's some gnomes and dwarves and such in there too. But they're trailing down the side of the mountain, and they're singing a song. Very upbeat song, and they're sort of dancing down the mountain towards the beach at the base of the mountain, and there's a whole mess of them.
What's the song?
Would you like to roll to find out?
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay, I've got a good one.
Roll for perception.
All right, come on, Ava. Yeah, 3 successes.
Oh my God. Okay, well, you hear every single word of the song. You hear every single song of the word. It is the song Mamma Mia.
Yes.
It is, you can make out the lyrics, and they're all about beauty. The lyrics are about youth, and they're about dancing and love and passion, and these people are singing very sweetly, and everybody knows the words, and
they're headed. Where are they headed?
They're trailing down the side of the mountain towards the beach at the sort of like rocky beach at the bottom of the mountain.
And when is the ceremony from now?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow? Well, they look like they're about to have a party. Do you want to join?
I would love to join our party. It's been a while.
Same. I don't party that much.
Well, it sounds like it's time to shake things up. What about you, dwarf? Fjord? Oh, yes.
Oh no. His party hat? Does he have a party? What?
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm ready to party.
Yes, you are.
That is the party hat I expected.
Don't like my party hat?
I love your party hat. It is so blue. All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys are what is the sort of strategy you're taking here? Are you kind of waiting for all of them to pass and getting on the end? Are you trying to kind of like
At this point, with my 6 successes, could I have like picked up at least on the chorus and like sing it with them?
Yeah. Is there choreography? I would like
Sure.
to try and dance along.
Yeah, I want to
you will have to roll for that?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, if you have 3 successes, it's a simple song. It's not one you've heard before, but the lyrics are repetitive and catchy, and they're intuitive to you.
Okay.
And growing up with a mother who was a musician and did sing around a lot around the house, it's something that you can easily pick up on.
Okay.
So you're able to sing along. I don't know that anybody else will
Okay.
be able to, but if you want to try dancing along with the moves they're doing, I think that would be a finesse.
The Mamma Mia clan, most legal, most legal proceedings are done through dance and song. So,
Right.
I'll be fine. Is this finesse?
Finesse, yeah.
Okay.
And what would it take to actually sing along?
Amy had 3 successes. You are a bard. I would say 2 successes to hear it all once and automatically know the tune and the lyrics and all of that. So
that's normally 5, but with my loot, I want to use my loot, my iconic.
your iconic item. Okay.
Which would
2 successes.
2 successes, and you re-rolled that once.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
1 success.
I think we're only gonna allow 1 re-roll too, guys.
Okay.
Pass that over there.
Just so we
Don't hit Amy with it. This
don't
time.
break the system too much.
That's fair.
But 2 successes.
So close.
That's
No.
worse.
Yeah. No success.
Okay, so no successes?
Yeah. on the re-roll. The first roll I had 1 success, but
But it's if he re-rolls it, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
should
depends upon
re-roll
how you want to rule it. Like if it's a luck point, you just re-roll the failures. But if re-rolls are different than luck, I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess if we're doing the system, we should just count them as luck,
Luck
right?
points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll say you get 1 success.
Yeah, so I can't
do you
really
want to
keep
do
up.
anything to try and... it seems like you guys are trying to blend in and join in the rabble, so...
Not just blended, I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm I kind of into it, but I'm very stuffy a little bit. I'm
Okay.
still too stuffy to. Like,
Did you want to
fully-
do anything, Tom?
Because I'm dwarven, I have no sense of personal space, so I do that white guy thing where I just get right up on somebody behind them and start dancing.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what to do with
Comfort.
that.
Comfort.
Dwarf, is there still goat's milk in that?
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's what happens. Since you got 2 successes and you guys kind of dive into the revel at the same time, is you do dance along. And you can match their dance moves exactly, and you're fitting right in as far as the move goes. Obviously, you guys still stand out based on what you're wearing.
I dance like
Disgusting.
Colin Firth.
Yeah.
But since you got a bonus success, that actually Lowstorm picks up on it. She sees the way you're dancing, so she knows. You not only know all the lyrics, but you see what he's laying down, and he kind of like looks at you, and he's like, yeah, just do this and this and this, and you're like, yeah. So both of you are perfectly in sync with the people who are twirling and dancing down the side of the mountain, and you have the lyrics verbatim at this point.
Awesome.
And you I feel like, were you trying to dance when you rolled, or you were
I'm
trying
trying
to
to like.
sing?
So I was trying to sing.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm kind of like I'm sort of like humming
So,
it,
yeah.
and I'm doing okay. But
You're
yeah.
It's a success.
Okay.
No, you sing along. You just don't know all the lyrics verbatim. It is more. It's not like a humming. It's like you're humming along very effectively, and then when the chorus comes in, you can do the chorus just fine, and you're humming perfectly in tune with the rest of the stuff. But your dance moves, as you were saying, are very stuffy, and you're not very much blending in the way of that. And you're being very aggressive with your milk stuff. So I don't know that you need to roll. I think that
Wait, chat is gonna vote on who's the actual dad, or how's that working? Do
we're
we
not
kn-
gonna tell you.
We don't know. Can it not be Tom? Can it not be Fnord?
Do you know if you tell chat not to do something?
Also, at the end of the film, don't they just not know?
They
Yeah.
decide it's
They're all-
better not to know.
No, they share her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
property.
She
And they all get a
starts-
third.
She starts with 0 dads and then ends the movie with 3 dads.
And then leaves immediately. A
3
man.
dads, and thankfully doesn't marry that horrible man.
God, he's the worst. He's not in this game. Don't worry. Okay, so you guys end up dancing down there pretty convincingly. You're drawing some attention, but Thankfully, you're just one fucking person. So you're making some people around you kind of uncomfortable, but they're compensating for you enough that
I'm completely oblivious to that.
you're of course you're not halting the procession by any means or anything like that.
This guy.
The dwarven friend you invited dances wildly.
He sure does, but he sure milks a goat's udder like I've never seen before.
It's true.
So anyway, half of one, 6 dozen of another.
Are we still talking about the goat?
I'm just saying that you take the good with the bad.
Can everybody except for Tom make a perception check?
Yes, I can.
There's no way
It hurts.
you're involved.
3 successes.
What?
What the fuck?
1 success. Dang.
1 success.
Okay, so there is one of the people that you guys are kind of dancing down the hill next to each other, and there's one of these hooded figures pops between you, and they're dancing. They kind of put their arms around you, and they're you guys are still moving. You're still dancing, and they're like, oh, isn't this fun? Isn't it great that soon we'll be back to power? I'm so excited. And she's just kind of sharing with you her excitement about that she'll be with us again soon. And she has these, you look over at her and she has this like gorgeous like long black hair, and she has little like pink lips, and she's just incredibly attractive, and she's looking into both of your eyes and exclaiming her excitement.
So, were you invited here by Bird as well?
Bird?
Yes, did you get the bird? With, I don't want to say words on it because that would
Well, the bird is
rhyme
the
in
word.
a sentence.
I mean, everyone's heard about the bird.
Yeah, I heard.
Bird is the word.
I know.
Bird.
I mean, I got a letter, I got an invitation.
Yes, for the ritual.
Wait, don't you know about the bird?
The bird is the word.
Well, I mean, we're all here for a different ceremony, fairy finding and stuff. And you are here for a power ceremony?
No, I think we're all here for the same thing. On the island? The little island? Calicari, right?
Is that right? Yeah, that's where we're going, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Isn't it exciting?
Who's coming? You said she's gonna appear, finally.
Everybody's coming. Everybody here is coming.
Oh shit, I gotta tell me
And
Clyde.
she runs up.
How many people are there?
Twirls.
It's like
It's
50,
a lot.
100?
No, I would say anywhere between 20 to 50.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of this long trail, so
Oh,
you can't really tell.
I don't know.
But Eric, somebody next to Fjord just is like runs off. You got 3 successes. So there is another reveler that comes by you. It's a very, very attractive man, and he's got his hair cropped very short, but it's like shining in the sun, and he has little hoops in his ears, and his chest is bare underneath his robe, and he comes by you, and he's like dancing, and he's like, oh, you have such a good voice.
Thank you. You're quite the dancer. I'm afraid I'm a bit stiff.
Oh, thank you. You should try it. Just take a spin, man.
Okay.
That was okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, are you so excited for the ceremony tomorrow?
Yes, I honestly, I'm surprised I was invited.
I mean, everyone should be invited. There's so much to celebrate, and how long have we waited for this? How long has the prophecy foretold this moment?
I don't know. I know very little about what's happening right now.
It doesn't matter because everyone will be there, and we'll all witness this spill together, and the prophecy will be fulfilled, and we will finally be reunited with our goddess.
Is that what all this is? I have
Don't you know?
No.
You'll know soon.
Oh.
And then he grabs your face and he kisses you, and then he runs
right.
off.
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
My man!
You've sure invited a lot of people to your ceremony.
Well, that's the thing. It's normally just a Goliath thing.
I mean, I like to make my way. It's.
Yes,
I didn't know there was a prophecy involved.
Yeah, we just heard something about that, but
Yeah, your goddess is returning.
no, my goddess has always been here. Now listen here. My goddess never left. This is barely a cause for celebration. This is. Look, there's one thing you need to know. I'm abnormal, and I'm about to get kicked out of my clan if I don't get a ferry. So this is kind of an emergency ritual. It's nothing like we're all gonna celebrate. If me ferry don't come, it's outsies for me.
Then why exactly did your friend invite us? I am always glad to come to a ceremony.
She invited us. She
Well,
admitted
Yes,
that.
I
You
did
admitted
invite
to that.
you.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it's
I've
because
forgotten the canon.
It's no big deal. It's a bit confusing, but not really. But the thing is, it is going to be a happy day if the ferry comes. It's a big important day, but I'm the only one who hasn't had a ferry in so long, hundreds of years in the Beck Bubba Becker clan. So we don't know what's about to happen, but I know that I'm different, and I don't want to be different anymore.
Okay, you guys have stopped dancing. You're having a very serious conversation in the middle of this revel. People have stopped, and they're now staring at you.
Oh.
I'm different. I said I'm different.
The more you yell, the more people are stopping and staring at you guys.
Perhaps we should allow them to continue their revelry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you
Does
okay?
anybody want to do anything to convince them to move on, or are you just...
No, we could just
Hoping
exit.
that
We
they
could
would.
Irish goodbye. I've never met them before in
I
my
want
life.
to.
Free milk! Free milk!
I'm going to attempt a nothing to see here dance and song. You know, like don't worry, nothing to see here.
let's do
Dancing,
it.
dancing, some singing.
Let's do a
So, ooh,
charm.
Jim.
A charm check.
Oof,
Yeah.
it's tasting in my mouth.
What's happening?
Luigi.
Oh! I thought you were RPing milk stuff.
No.
Maybe.
Ooh. Anyway, I am going to attempt the dance of nothing to see here and the song of don't worry about it.
Okay, charm check, please.
Charm. Oh damn.
Can I assist him in some way?
If you do, you have to say what you're doing to assist, and then
I'm-
he gets one extra die.
As he's, I'm gonna kind of like try and like restart the song like with my lute, like because I know the beat a little bit. I'm gonna
Sure.
try.
Yes.
You just
love
give
it.
him one extra die. That's
Okay.
all that happens when you
Okay.
help.
Okay.
But
I'll roll
if
an extra die
he
here.
flunks this, you're involved in whatever bad
Okay.
happens.
2 successes.
Yay.
Oh, great. Okay, so yes, together, you two kind of, you step in front of Low Storm and kind of push your butts out so she's backed out of the dance line, and you start picking back up the beat, and so the people around you are a little bit hesitant at
Mamma
first,
mia.
but then they're hearing the music,
go
they're
again.
hearing the music, they're getting back into it, then they're
Mamma
checking out your sweet dance moves, and they're like, oh yeah, we were doing something fun, like no drama, no sweat, like this is great. And so it does start the line back up. Do you guys want to join the line and continue on down to the beach, or do you want to do something separate? Low Storm does seem a bit upset right now.
We will dance them away and then double back.
Okay.
But as I double back, I'm still dancing.
Low Storm, have you ever thought about maybe your fairy lives in the water? Maybe it is an ocean fairy.
Oh, you don't know. I went on a few years quest to find me ferry.
Did this involve the sea?
It involved very many different forms of land, and I don't. Yeah, probably the sea.
The sea is not a form of land. It is a
that's
form
right.
of water.
Yeah, no, I see that. No, so look, I don't know.
Or it's land.
All I know is I've given me ferry so many opportunities to come and find me, and they never have. So it's just a bit frustrating, and it's definitely. I mean, I try not to think about it too much, and so does my mother. Doesn't try to think about it too.
Who?
But
We're your mother.
What?
okay. Oh, I meant, you know that older woman who looks like me mother?
Blossom Locks?
Yes, she actually is me mother. She's not my best friend. I'm not friends with someone 20 years older than me. I mean, I am kind of. She is my best friend, but also she's my mother. So yes, turns out I need to find my fairy, and she and I are both a little embarrassed about this. Because it's abnormal and it means I'm not worthy. And it's a very definitive binary sign that I'm not worthy.
It's an important ritual. Is your father here to lend his blood to the ritual?
Yes.
Yes, my father is here.
Sorry.
Is that important to have the mother and the father here?
You must have both parents for the ritual.
Well, I am curious.
Asshole.
I am curious what kind of man Blossom Locks finally settled down with to create such a wonderful, upstanding young woman. She had
Yes,
such high standards back in the day when I knew her.
I would like to know who it was she ended up with. As I look longingly into the, off the coast.
Pause. Let's do another diary entry. Perfect.
Yes.
So this is our last
Give him a
diary
hat, give him
entry,
a
I
hat.
believe. So thank you, chat, for unlocking these. So we're going to cut back in time, 20 years, I think is what we decided, and it's going to be when Low Storm was in a romance.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's Christmas time.
Oh my gosh, it is.
We're gonna cut back to when Hightower and Low Storm were in a feverish Goliath romance.
That's right. You needed
God.
wood for your building, and I was ripping up trees left and right, pine trees,
You were,
Christmas trees.
and I brought with me these gnomish inventions. It's like a black powder in a bag. We can use it to blow apart stone. See the destruction as we then use that stone to build towers, high towers for your village.
Oh, so we're tearing apart the landscape together.
Oh, it was beautiful, the destruction. Oh, it was so visceral.
I need to take a rest. I've never been so tired in my life.
I know. Let's sleep on these stones. I'm sure they're quite comfortable.
Yes, let's take an afternoon nap.
Yes, the delight of the afternoon.
And soon we were snoozing, and the towering form of Songwielder she nodded off, started drilling, and fell on him.
The sun beating on me for the afternoon. It felt so right. And ...
After destroying the terrain.
I didn't see her for years after that. The landscape never looked the same.
I think that's canon. There is a patch of. There's not a lot of in the.
They were just both trying to impress each other with their strength. And
I think maybe we should roll for this. I think, can we roll?
75 hours straight.
Can you both make a force roll?
Yes.
Yeah. So in canon, they were trying to impress each other by destroying so much, and then when that didn't work, they decided to have sex to impress each
No,
other.
I was thinking they were each trying to impress each other by having sex so hard it destroyed the terrain
Yeah.
around them.
Yes.
Is that I read that wrong?
Okay, great. No, that's
No,
great.
that was exactly what
Okay,
happened.
one success of strength and
One
force.
success.
Ooh, fuck.
2 successes.
Three, dude.
Three.
No, you're wrong.
And,
Sorry, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I thought the
and
song was
Amy,
the
you
same.
can add you can always add your luck point, right?
I add a luck point?
No, I mean wait.
Yeah.
Your pride to make it a double.
No,
it's just a
I
suggestion.
want to save it. I
Okay.
want to save it.
I just thought you wanted to have the best sex of your life. But that's fine.
well,
Don't worry about it.
That's my mom, and she can just have whatever sex she had.
I think
I'll
he's doing
say-
enough work for both of you.
I think
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
got
It was great. And actually, can we add another dice to that? I'm going to use my hammer.
There's an outstanding question
Do
which
not use your hammer.
has yet to be addressed, which is which one of the three of us has the best butt?
Oh my God, Havana, that's an important question for you.
That's Chad.
It's Amy.
I mean,
The person with the best
Song
butt
Weaver,
is
obviously.
Song Wielder. Yeah.
Song Wielder has the best
Song
butt.
Wielder.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, you guys have.
It was definitely because her name was Buns Dynamo when I knew her.
You did not write down Buns.
No, it was Dame Dynamo, but I like Buns Dynamo way better.
She does a lot of squats. But yes, you guys have some absolutely terrifying sex, which is very pleasurable for you, but quite dismantling for the environment around you
Yes,
as you
birds
roll
don't migrate
around.
back for
Cinematically, it's just
You're
these
a hippo?
very
What do you
scarred-looking
mean?
squirrels just.
You've knocked over whole trees. Rocks have crushed beneath you into fine powder, and to this day there is still a fairy circle of where
Yes.
you made love so expressively that night. So
The elven scholars like,
3
why did they do
successes.
these rock formations like this?
Oh, you know what? Actually, since you got 3 successes, you could give an additional success to
yes,
Song Wielder.
definitely.
So it is legit like the most terrifying, best sex you've ever
the
had.
sex quarry.
Oh, and also a bonus effect from one of your extra dice can be pin your opponent.
Yes.
Oh, one of them is take something from your opponent. You should pick something from that list.
Okay. Where am I looking?
Was she a virgin? That's what we want to know.
Oh yeah, were you the number one?
Well, I mean,
Your opponent is knocked unconscious. Pick one of those. Pick
In
one of
Mamma
those.
Mia, the
Knocked
Pierce Brosnan
unconscious.
was the first.
Oh, you were the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
Oh.
say take something from the opponent, which was her beautiful flower.
Your beautiful flowers, deflowered and deforested, all in one.
I like deforest.
You're the Scott Pruitt of Goliath sex.
And that's how fracking was born.
Deforested.
An oil well.
The first deforester.
All right, great work. Thank you guys. I think that's all our diary entries. So unless Amy has sex with me, which
Don't make
Don't
that
put that
happen.
on the ladder.
Oh my God.
so thank you guys for unlocking those. That was really fun. Okay, cut back. We're cutting back. We're cutting back to the action at hand. You've just had this very intimate moment with Lowstorm coming clean with you about who her mother is, about what the ritual is really about, and things like that. The revel that you were once a part of is all but past at this point, but they're still continuing their trajectory down the beach. Which if you take a glance down there, which I imagine each of you at some point glances down, you can see that the shoreline is rocky, but does have these sort of like soft black sand beach patches between the rocks, and as well as a small dock you can see from your position where Fjord's boat is hitched. And yeah, that's what you can see from there. You can see that the revelers are gathering down on the sands by the beach as they slowly finish off with the
Are they still
stragglers.
on our coast, or are they actually making their way over to the island?
No, they're on the mainland coast, yeah, which is Tunekalwe. So what would you guys like to do?
I mean, can I ask why you invited us to this? I mean, I'm very glad to see your mother again. It's been 20 years, but I don't understand why we were brought here.
Oh, well, the thing is, I was meant to invite everyone that might be important to me. And even though Mom hasn't brought you up in several years, it's almost like a wedding. And she did speak highly of all 3 of you. So I thought, well, if it's that important of an occasion, maybe I should invite literally everyone who even potentially could be important to me. And you came, so, that's... I don't know, obviously, on some level, my mother is still important to you.
She's the first woman I ever loved.
Oh.
The only woman I've ever loved.
Oh no. That's so sad.
No,
What happened to the other women?
there hasn't been any.
Right.
So you've only ever loved one person?
No, I've only ever loved one woman.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I needed it spelled out for me.
Well,
I see.
I think
Well, good for you, man.
that's great. Yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, so that's why you're invited.
That's a believable excuse.
Jesus, Kyle, you fucker.
So tomorrow, yeah, my mom and my dad will both be standing up there with me, cutting their hands and dripping blood into a little urn, I guess.
The Goliath ways are strange, but they are ancient and wise.
This ceremony hasn't been done in hundreds of years. None of the generations alive have ever seen it done.
You mean every other Goliath that's been born for hundreds of years has always found their fairy companion?
Yes, it's been quite easy. They come of age, turn 16, and then bing bang boom, it's like right,
Yes.
fairy arrives.
How many years has it been since the initial ceremony?
Well, it wasn't the first ceremony, but it was the last ceremony since then. It was like, I don't know, around 300 years ago.
No, I mean for you originally. How old are you?
Oh, me? I'm not
Like
that old.
in comparison to when you first had your. I'm trying to do some math.
There hasn't been. That's the thing. There's no ceremony. There hasn't been a ceremony to help people find their fairies because the fairies have just shown up whenever you turn 16.
Yeah, and when you
I turned
turned
16, I did find my fairy. I went on a quest to find it. It's been about it was about 3 years, and then I went on a quest, and so I'm about 25 now.
Oh.
So it's getting there, and I'm about to get kicked out. Right? Like that? Yeah, I'm about to get kicked out.
I mean, it's been 25 years.
Sidebar, this would line up with the timeline.
Yeah, so 25 years then.
20, I would say somewhere between 20 and 20.
It's been about
Whenever we're doing the flashbacks.
25, 26 years since I've last
Yes.
been. Yeah.
It was almost exactly 25 years ago.
Yeah, when I last saw your mom.
Let me just check my almanac. See here. That was. Oh, I got a big fish that day. That was nice.
Did you use the snorkelfish? Oh no.
It's been 25 years.
Yeah, it's
since
been.
I was here last.
Yeah. That's 25.
I'm having a realization.
And the name of your.
So out of the corner of your eye, you can see.
Not
Let me save you here. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see that from the water are emerging nude figures. So there's the waves of the water, and there are waves, but they're pretty gentle. And out of the corner of your eye, you can see the surface of that water break, and a handful of nude figures emerge and are crawling out onto the beach towards the robed figures that are heading that way.
I must say, Lowstorm, you've invited so many people.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've told you millions of times. I don't know who these people are.
No, I think there's some sort of cult worshippers of some goddess, and there's a ceremony happening on the island, separate from your ceremony.
Oh, really?
Yes, the one I talked.
But that's coinciding with mine, and tomorrow's my day, I said.
I know.
Wait, did we double book the venue?
Is that a quinceanera?
Tomorrow's about me and my fairy. Why's a goddess showing up? That's way more important and more...
Wait, did
We
you...
really need fan art of Lowstorm in a giant pink puffy dress and a crown.
You're lucky I have to
With her
go home
back
and do
hair.
freelance tonight, because that will be up tomorrow morning if I have the time.
That's amazing. Wow, quinceanera Lowstorm.
They seem quite convinced that their goddess would return, and it's a happy event.
So wait, there's gonna be another ritual happening while we're doing this ritual?
Apparently.
That seems excessive.
I think we need to go talk to me mom. At least to tell him about the celebration. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think we do.
Okay.
Yes.
To tell her,
Let's go talk to her.
We need to tell her. I mean, she's going to be out of her mind if she thinks that our ceremony's going to be upstaged.
Fair.
Yes.
I already am.
Let's go talk to Bunstein. I mean Songwheel.
You mean my little schnurgelfish?
My hummingbird.
Yes, all of them.
So
It's a
you
new
guys
nick-
want to
it's a
go
new
to your
nickname.
mother's or your
Yeah.
home. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's there. She is fussing over decorations that she's trying to put together for your ceremony tomorrow, and you can kind of tell she's been crying a little bit.
Oh.
What are you all doing here?
Mom.
What bitch?
You're a bitch.
You're a cunt.
No, fucking trap.
Slut.
We used to call each other. She would call me. Well, it's not for polite company, but
Go ass licker, because he licked ass.
Oh my god.
it's true. I did.
She used to call me Hervin all the time.
Right, you weren't much distant for you two, between you two.
Mom, I've got no before. I mean, yeah, Mom.
Means
You
dog sniff.
crying?
What? No, I've never cried my whole life.
That's what I thought.
Right.
That's not true,
Hello?
Songwheeler.
Who are you?
After
I've
that.
forgotten.
Yeah.
It's me, Hightower.
Right.
Mom, they know that you're me, Mom.
Whoa.
And not my best, and not my best friend.
Well, right. We're still best friends, right?
Oh, well, of course.
What?
Speaking of best friends, we tell each other everything. Tomorrow, my ceremony might be upstaged or glommed onto by some weird, shiny people.
Can I just say it's wonderful that your mother's your best friend. My mother is also my best friend.
Wow.
Cute.
That explains a lot. Right.
Can I just say that at one time your mother was also my best friend?
Well, I don't know about all that.
Well, you could have been best friends with her, but maybe she wasn't best friends with
Right.
you.
It doesn't always go both
It
ways.
doesn't. But sometimes.
Hardly ever, I'd say.
But this is real. Anyway.
Right. I love you.
Not what you said on the
bitch.
boat.
Listen, Mum, what are we going to do about it? Do you see the shiny people on the beach just singing and dancing, being all happy
Right.
and stuff? And
No.
our ceremony's a little bit more serious than that.
They spoke of a prophecy and the goddess
Right.
returning.
Right. No, they're here for you.
You invited them.
No, I didn't invite them. They showed up.
I don't think that they're for the
Am
same
I a
ceremony.
goddess?
What?
Am I a goddess? Oh no. Well, I had to stop it, Mom. Mom, just I know.
That's
someone
that
knows
Buns
why.
Dynamo wit
No.
I love so much.
If you had just said no, it would have been fine.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
But they was
right.
talking about. Well, if they're the same thing, they're all celebrating about a goddess. Is my fairy a goddess?
Right. They think that your ceremony is part of a prophecy, and so when we finish the ceremony to get you your fairy, then their goddess will be coming back to power. So you're doing like a double whammy.
Mom, what if my fairy don't come?
Well,
Well, you've got to disappoint a lot of people, aren't you?
I'm sure it will be fine. You'll have
I
your
feel like
mother
we're-
and your father up there, and it'll all work out.
Well, no, we don't. No, we don't need the father. The Sky Watcher said nothing about needing your father. She said, I need to be there, and I need to.
Oh, I guess
I
misheard
need to
it.
present you, and I need to give the blood, and that's all the Sky Watcher said.
Well, then that's what's going to happen, isn't it?
Right,
Right.
So.
So.
Anyway, they've
Wait,
been
you're
real
sure
nice.
that's how the ceremony went?
I don't know a lot about the Goliath ways, but am I
You're
wrong
right.
that it takes a mother and a father?
That is what we've always done at the Mamma Mia tribe.
Each one cuts
but
their
clan.
hand and
Well,
puts
Maybe
blood.
the Beck Baba Becca have done it differently
The
for
Sky
their
Watcher had no
ceremonies.
reason to lie to me, Mum.
No,
Right, are you saying you know better than the Sky Watcher, which is legitimately the best shaman in our entire tribe?
I'm
Hightower, you come to my place and you try to tell me how to raise my daughter and how to consider the people of my tribe and their skill level. Is that what you come here to do? To shame me?
Hightower has like a single tear. He goes, no, not at
That's
all,
right.
Buns Dynamo.
Don't call me that. It's not who we are to
Sorry,
each other
song
anymore.
wielder.
Get out of here! I need to have a moment with my mum.
she's really spreading the teeth.
I'm going to step out for some milk.
You would.
I haven't cried like this since the last time we deforested.
You. Get out.
Mum, were you
I'm going.
crying just now before we came in?
I told you I've never cried in my life.
Yeah, but I saw you wipe a little bit of moisture away from your cheek.
I'm doing a dish. I did a dish.
It was it a dish of onions?
It was very dirty with onions.
All right,
You know us. Mushrooms, onions and milk.
Are you sure that tomorrow might be the day that I finally grow up?
I've never once said that. You're grown up. You're grown up.
But not-
Glowstorm.
Yeah, but not in the eyes of the Big Baba Becker clan.
They know you're grown, they just don't know you're worthy. And it's something like this never happens, so they don't know how to treat it. And to their credit, they've given you the benefit of the doubt for years. Merida.
Oh, Mum. Well,
Sorry, I'm getting upset.
no, I know that they're given. I know that, but well, if but I still don't understand why you might be so sad about tomorrow.
Right, I mean, I don't know, once you get your fairy, you won't need me as much. You know, you'll have your companion for the rest of your life, and, you know, sure, I've got my fairy, but she's old. She's mean.
She's a right proper cunt.
Right, I keep her locked up most of the time because she got nothing nice to say.
She's a real bummer, your fairy.
But you know, your fairy might be your new best friend.
Right, yeah, but Mum, that doesn't mean I can't have two best friends. Oh.
Let me out.
Esmeralda, you shut up, I'm having a moment with my daughter.
I just want to get out.
Esmeralda, no.
I would just like a little sip of water.
Esme! She said no!
You're a right bitch, both of you.
You're a bitch.
Shut your trap.
You're a rotten fucking...
Yeah, dirty trumpet.
You're a trumpet.
So you built all of these.
You're a... I did. I built most of
I'm gonna slam the cover on. It's like a little box.
Nighttime, go to sleep.
with bars on it, and the flap was open, but I'm gonna smash it shut.
What? Don't mind. I heard that. Don't mind her. No, it just you know you're grown, and I know that, and you're perfectly capable, and you're very strong, and if you weren't, I wouldn't love you. So you know, I understand that, but you know, I'm just used to being. I'm used to kind of being your fairy. So when you get a new one, I might feel a little sad, and yeah.
I think that's very fair, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Once I get my fairy, that just means I'm here for life. I'm gonna stay in this clan, and you're gonna have to deal with me for the rest of your years.
Well, or until you disappoint the tribe, and then we're going to exile you.
Oh,
But
Mom.
I'll probably be exiled before you, so no worries.
What are you planning on doing? What's going on?
Getting old,
Oh, I see.
dying in the heat of
I
battle.
see.
You know, constantly trying to one up your last achievement can get dangerous.
It's your clan. I defeated a storm, and I've never once lived up to it.
Right, we need to talk about that. If you don't do something better, you're going to get real. You're going to get real lit up by the rest of
If
the
the
tribe.
goddess shows up tomorrow, I might defeat her.
You should, yeah, right. If-
Unless the goddess is me fairy.
oh,
and
right.
then-
Maybe let's hold off on that.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Well,
yeah.
it's hard to tell the future. Skywatcher could. Should we ask Skywatcher what the future is? Sometimes they can watch the sky and tell us.
Right, no.
No.
That's not how that works.
Bad idea. Great.
Very sweet that you think that, though.
She's very knowledgeable.
Right, and she's going to make sure the ceremony goes off without a hitch. Here's what I'd like you to do, because these people from out of town, and I know we don't do visitors very often, but they seem really nice, and they're real cute, and I think they're here to help and celebrate you, and, you know, so maybe you should,
Be friends with him?
right, go say hi or something.
Sure. I didn't realise they were here for me. That's so
Well,
exciting.
I don't know if that's really, you know what I mean, though, but they're here for the ceremony, and you're
Right.
kind of the ceremony, so, like, don't get a big head about it or
Well,
anything.
you can't stop me.
Right, alright, well.
Alright, well, I'm
Seems
gonna
out of character for you, but.
Oh no, allow me this one time.
Right, it is your quinceañera.
It is me, quinceañera. Everyone, look at me and how fluffy my dress is. Speaking of that,
Right,
does
no.
my dress still fit?
We've got to check. I've got it. The fit-in going on. We'll check it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll check it tomorrow.
Right.
Well, I've got to deal with these three men.
Yeah, fuck off with them.
I will go fuck off with them. Hello.
But go say hi. Go say hi to
Who?
The pretty people.
Yeah, I will.
The pretty strangers is what I'm calling them.
Sure, the pretty shiny people. All right,
Do you
bye,
think
Mum.
we should have a montage on your boat? Like, all of us having a moment with her, just for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe you take your shirt off and give it to her for some reason.
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Wait, with Donna?
Pierce Brosnan takes off his shirt and gives it to his
No,
potential-
with his daughter,
Yeah.
Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we were
Oh, yeah.
in the movie. I think they're like talking about the old time. Like she's like,
Well, she thinks they're leaving, so she like goes there and like, we're just taking a tour around the island.
yes.
I will agree to this on one condition. I get to show off my spectacular touche.
Your butt. All right, montage, what happens?
Wait. What are you guys doing? You're going to the boat?
Boat montage.
Okay.
Daughter connection montage.
This seems out of my control, so you guys do your montage and we'll make some rules.
So this is my boat. I call her the Buns Dynamo.
Okay, so as you guys, you stole his nickname.
No, it's just the name of my boat. There's a strange coincidence.
So okay, you're going to the boat before we do this weird montage. Okay, has nothing to do
we
with
don't
Donka song wielder Beck Baba Beck.
We don't have to do a montage.
No, I love it. I want to do it, but you do have to get to the boat, and there's
Yeah.
some things you're gonna see if you go to the boat.
Okay.
So, if on your way back down, because it's gonna be right over by the beach where all those people were, let everybody make a perception check while you're passing the beach,
Yes.
please.
What is this?
A perception check.
Oh, no. Yeah, oh, thank God, yes.
1,
Yep.
0.
0.
Does anybody want to add an additional success? Anybody want to reroll?
No.
Okay.
I'll reroll.
You don't have to. Okay.
Why not?
I'm just giving you options. And there's a table reroll here still too, guys. Just so y'all know.
Yeah, three
Three.
successes.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Very perceptive.
Great. So the
It is
three
my
of
best
you. So everybody, you've left the house. I assume you're feeling a little bit better. You're feeling a bit comforted. So you reunite with them. You're like, somebody is like, let me show you both. Let me show you. I can't do your thing.
What is my thing?
No, I'm just doing you. Anyway, you're like, let's go look at my boat. Let's go hang out on my boat. Okay, so that's your voice.
That's what you sound like.
Whatever. Okay, let's go look at my boat.
As you go to the boat, which is tied onto the dock, like I said earlier, right next to that beach that all of those people were going into, or were leading to. And by the time you get back down there, everybody is down from the mountain and they've gathered on the beach. And there's still people that are sort of kind of almost appearing out of the water, and they're completely naked, and they're reaching out towards the parade of people that is now sitting, waiting on the beach, kind of looking out at them, and they're beckoning them to join them in the water. And the people,
Some of them still nude.
the people in the water are naked. So the people that are arriving or continuing to arrive, or are at the tail end of that, are now undressing, and they're stripping away their clothing, and they're throwing it carelessly on the beach, and then kind of very much like majestic gazelles running into the water. And the people that are more hesitant, the people coming out of the water, are going out and grabbing them and helping them take their clothes off, and then kind of like pulling them into the water, and they're helping in that regard. And once everybody's slowly getting into the water, as they're getting into the water, they're doing a mix of like, they're kind of like bathing themselves and each other, and they're laughing and playing, and some people are canoodling and doing some sexy stuff, and that's what you see. And slowly everybody is getting in the water and kind of joining into this.
Well, Hervin, what do you say? When in Rome.
But that's what you guys see. So, Eric, you see all of that.
Yeah.
Plus, you're kind of they're very distracted, as one might be, to see a bunch of naked people on the beach. Very sexy. And these people are gorgeous. Like, they're all attractive. Like, even historically, dwarves are very rough around the edges, but the dwarves that are here have meticulously braided beards and long flowing locks and very like petite features, and everybody is wearing like at least a little bit of rouge, and they're all very Hollywood. So you guys are very distracted by that. Y'all
Hold
got
my hat, I'm going in.
Yes. Fenard, do you have any more of that goat's milk? I wish to wash my hair amongst these
Kersploosh!
beautiful people.
I'm sorry. Is that what they use as shampoo?
That's what I use. It gets them nice and silky smooth.
Gives it a nice grease.
Yes.
Come on in, the water's really nice.
Oh no.
But you're seeing all of that, but additionally, and let me know if there's. I think you get to choose 2 of those bonus.
Yeah, the questions.
Yes. So if you want to ask those, why can't I find this? Oh, perception. Here we go. Yeah, if you want to ask 2 of those.
Let's see. I guess I will ask. What has happened here?
Well, I've already explained what's happened.
so-
Okay, maybe let's do a redo.
Okay.
Everyone's naked.
You 100% saw what happened.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
So
So then,
that's sort of the first success there.
I mean, I don't know that I would feel threatened, so I wouldn't ask what threat I can perceive. So
okay.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I'm not sure if that. I shouldn't have
Okay.
let you choose.
Yeah, yeah, because some of these.
Some of these don't apply. That's
Yeah.
tricky. Okay.
So you.
Okay, I'm gonna choose one.
Give me all the.
This
information you
first
want.
one is a double whammy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit you with this top one, which is what is hidden here and what
Yeah.
is it. Okay, so what you can get with those 2 successes is you've seen what's going on the beach, you've seen all the people, and exactly 100% clarity what they're up to and what they're doing. But additionally, you're scanning the rest of the beach, which you can see that they've left all their belongings on the beach. They've left their bags, their robes, their personal items have all been strewn across the beach. And then also there's a cliff face on the backside of the beach, and you can see there that that there is it's kind of just a normal cliff face, but there is an alcove near, like higher up on there, and you can't see exactly what's inside, but you can see an odd light coming out that is very intensely bright, but is also has a very like sharp edge on it. So kind of like if you were looking at one piece of a blade. It's this very like angular, sharp light that's piercing out and kind of hitting the beach at an odd angle. And you couldn't normally get up there, but since you rolled an extra dice, you can see that off to the side there's a little bit of rock that there's a small ladder hidden behind there. So that's what everybody sees. You may proceed as you will.
Oh, I found it! My lucky hat! I lost this 25 years ago here in the harbor. Oh,
That's.
I didn't think it would be down there, but sure enough. Oh, that is
wonderful.
fortuitous.
Look at you.
Does anyone else see that?
Naked people? Yeah.
No. There's all that, but up on the cliff, there's a bit of an alcove. It's a bit of a light coming inside. I don't know. Maybe it's
On our cliff, on our side, or on the other island?
It's on our side, right?
Huh? No,
It's-
yes.
yeah.
It's still
Yes,
on the
it's
mainland.
It's on the mainland. There's a cliff
It's
face.
the beach. It's the water, the beach, and then if the beach goes back and then hits kind of like this
Oh.
cliff face,
Yeah,
and there's an
Well, I
alcove.
guess I see it now.
Yeah. Well, there's. There's a bit of a light coming from it, like something is reflecting off. I don't know what. And there's clearly a ladder that was at least attempted to hide. It's strange to have. Is that a normal feature? You're
No,
from
I
here.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh,
Oh, there's no lighthouses on this beach.
it didn't. It doesn't seem like a lighthouse.
Well, I guess we could either go to your boat swim with the naked people. Like my mom wants me to make friends with them. I'll go check out this little cave.
They all left me alone.
Right. So
Let's check it out.
let's check out the cave then.
To the cave.
To the cave.
Do you guys want to like try and go over there unnoticed, or do you think they're properly distracted, or
They seem.
are you not worried about it, or how do you want to proceed over there?
Well,
I guess we'll just start walking over
Yeah.
there and see what happens if.
Yeah.
I will not put my clothes back on, though.
Okay.
Oh, you're naked?
Well, I was barely clothed before, but
I am wearing clothes.
I was too distracted to take off my clothes. So which of them has a better butt?
Yeah.
I swam in the nude, but now I've got my clothes back on.
Oh, great. Great.
Okay. But
Um,
you're
They're
still
all
naked.
wet and clinging to me.
well,
so you
if
can
you
see
if
my
you guys
form.
want to go over there unnoticed, then you will have to make a sneak roll.
I will sneak.
Sneak it.
Okay. Well, I am not great at this. I mean,
You have a lot of rerolls.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a tatted up. Okay, I'll reroll.
Go for it.
I fail too.
Reroll.
You got them rerolls.
I only have 2 dice.
Yeah, I'll do one more. I swear to God. Okay, I succeeded.
Okay. If someone gets 2, they can give a success to another person.
Yeah. No. There we go. 2 successes.
Okay.
So can I-
But you got a success.
I
You
did.
got 2.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at?
I'm gonna use this table one
Okay.
so we can get it off the table.
Okay.
Success.
Okay.
And no.
Okay. Well, if Kyle wants, he can give it to you.
No, like you're gonna
Yeah.
hurt me. These
Yeah,
things
you are throwing them. Why are you
these
throwing
things are
them?
like intense.
Can I just give you one?
I'm good. He's sneaky.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Take one of yours back or whatever. Was that? Yeah. You
Oh,
have
he
one.
rerolled still.
Yes. I pick the
You're
dwarf
giving
up.
There you go.
Okay,
Hide
great.
behind me. Okay,
I
so
hide
you
in
guys,
his hair.
you guys managed
In my
to
traps.
all sneak over there unnoticed, and
Yay.
you sort of just block him out. I mean, as a Goliath, you guys kind of blend in with rock faces just based on the color
that's
of your
true.
skin and
That's true.
the shape of your bodies. So you just pop him behind you.
Very light.
You're just
And-
you're just a sneaky
Yeah.
little baby. Okay, so you make it over there, okay, and you
Is
can
that a
see.
tree or an elf?
So the outcropping is just, I would say, just at hand height for you guys.
Okay.
But it would be quite a jump for the 2 of you.
Thankfully, I did spot a ladder.
Oh yeah, you did spot a ladder.
So however you guys want to get up in there, let me know.
I do a crazy ass Mission Impossible push up and pull myself up.
Do you know what a push-up is?
I mean, sorry, a pull up. Well, I do a push up first and then I do a pull up.
You do a burpee to get up there?
You gotta stretch. It's all about. It's all about
Can you give me a force check, please?
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. That would probably be finesse. You're pulling yours. No, force.
Okay, great.
Just drink.
I'm better at force.
Unless you did a backflip.
Strength runs
Oh,
in
damn.
your
Two
family.
successes.
So you
very
can
impressive.
tell me if you want any of those bonus successes. You obviously make it in there.
Yeah.
So you can give a success to somebody else. You can impress, frighten.
The rock face becomes unconscious.
Pin your opponent. Whatever you want. You don't need to roll to overcome the exact same trouble. In the future,
Okay.
you avoid any collateral damage.
Where is it? Sorry.
Here.
Other sheet.
Other sheet. Force. Oh, got it.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm
I
sorry about him.
in the future I don't need to overcome. I can just do a push up or a pull up.
Okay, maybe just make a note of that
Okay,
then
cool.
on your paper and remind me when it comes up. You guys?
Can I use the ladder that I saw?
Yes. It's just a regular ladder. You should have
270 pounds is so hard to pull up.
That was I was like, that's quite impressive. Yeah, you're strong like your mother.
So yeah, you have no trouble using a ladder.
You could have failed.
Throw a rope down.
Excuse
I
me.
don't have a,
Just crawl up the
I
ladder.
have a
Why
rope.
don't you have any rope?
Use the ladder.
What sort
it's
of
open now.
What sort of sailor are you?
I'm not
Give
the
me
same.
the rope. Here, I'll come back down. Get the
I don't-
rope. Pull
there
myself
is-
back up again
do you
and
have a
throw him
rope?
down. He does. He's a sailor or something.
Are you expending your bonus success in a moment to alright, cross?
He doesn't want to climb up the ladder, and I want to find out what the fuck is in this cave.
Alright, we'll cross off
I
here.
told you I'm a banker.
Yeah, I just do another pull
Alright.
up.
Dude, you're just holding the rope at the top.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, dude.
There we go.
What about you, Kyle?
Yes, heave ho, heave
yeah,
ho.
I'm gonna
Then
follow.
drag you the rest of the way.
Up the ladder, up the rope, or pull up?
Yeah, I just do a pull up.
Okay, give me a force check.
Pull up into the cave. I bet you can't do it. I bet I'm stronger than you.
Uh-oh.
How many fucking force?
It's 5.
Last time
and
someone
3,
challenged
so
him to a contest of strength, trees stopped growing.
So 4 successes.
Jesus, fuck. Okay, well,
Crit that wall face.
fuck. So look under your force option. You obviously make it so you get 3 bonus successes.
It's like one of
if
those
you want.
Shaolin monks doing push-ups with like their pinky finger. Like, how does one do that?
Have you seen the kung fu guys who literally just get punched in the wiener? Like their force is like metal.
Over and
That's
over.
like a type
metal
of
unit.
martial arts is just like being able to take a hit really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't work out for Houdini.
So I get 3 of those.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
Because you rolled 4 successes, right?
Yeah. So I am going to impress Lowstorm.
You and me
and
problem.
I am going to.
Hello, sorry. Didn't mean to say hello.
I am going to essentially give a success to both of them.
They already succeeded.
Oh,
so-
okay.
I didn't roll anything because I climbed the ladder that was there.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to. You climb.
took
If
a
he could miss
success-
it, he could
I
climb it
just
very
took
well.
a success from her because I was too stubborn to use the
So
ladder.
So I can take something from my opponent. So I'm going to technically take the rope and the ladder with both of them, but by pulling them up. I'm just gonna.
You've raced them to the top.
Yeah,
really.
and then
expedited.
pull,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
I love that. That is exactly what happens.
Come on, guys.
Okay, so now all of you, the rope and the ladder, are in the alcove.
And then we all dance.
So and you're immediately stabbed by 100 gypsies. Fart.
Sesame, open sesame!
We should have looked in this cave before we went inside.
Okay, so you enter, you're all inside this outcropping, you dust off a little bit and you turn around and you realize that the shaft of light is actually the sun reflecting off a very large and ornate mirror at the back of this small alcove. So it's not super deep. But so the light's hitting it enough and it's hitting the edge of this mirror that it's refracting back out sort of at an odd angle on the beach. If you walk closer to the shrine, it's sort of looking like a shrine where this ornate mirror is the focus. And you can also see set out on the mirror is
It's not yours. Put it back.
a bit of
Put it back.
perfume. You can see a very ornate hairbrush that's been laid out. There's a little powder poof sitting out there. So it's kind of like if a vanity mirror was a shrine. And then on the back of the wall, you can see that a woman's face has been etched into it, and she has very beautiful features. She's one of the most stunning people you've ever seen. It's a very nice rendering. And then someone has taken a brush and painted red swirls very delicately falling over her shoulders for her bright red hair.
Oh, well, this is the most disgusting thing I ever did see.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no, all this vanity, as if we needed it. You know what? This is making me not want to wear me dress tomorrow. All of these people dressing up and putting on makeup. They did this here, shrine to beauty, my ass.
Sometimes it's a good idea not to conform.
I guess it's been a long time since I looked in the mirror, but
Yes, sometimes it is necessary. And sometimes it's just nice. And I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to start doing my hair.
Okay.
Wait, what do you see? Do you like it or not? I can't tell.
Can I let myself go here?
Oh, don't, no,
No,
don't
don't
say
say
that.
that.
Are you
Nude arms and.
Are you brushing? Excuse me. Sorry. Are you brushing your hair while looking in the mirror?
Well, he has the mirror right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But-
here. Let me have.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
So,
It's so gorgeous.
while you're utilizing this item and looking into the mirror, you hear a very sweet and soft voice enter your mind, and you guys can't hear it. That is not it.
Esme, no, get back in your cage.
Back in your cage.
You're a bitch.
You good, dude? You good? did the mirror bit. And you hear this sort of sensual woman's voice going, yes, my disciple, the time is almost near. I've heard tale from your brothers and sisters that everything is going according to plan, and the ceremony should go off without a hitch. Tell me, is it true?
Well, I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
I wouldn't say it's going off without a hitch.
What are you...
I got the invite, but she doesn't seem
Hightower.
to like me anymore.
What are you...
It's really a missed opportunity.
Hightower.
I really...
Talking to himself in the mirror.
That is so weird. And also, when you reach a certain age, you don't look like a teenager, but you're a handsome man. You should be appreciated.
You don't have to say that.
I don't have to. It's true. It's...
Sometimes there's beauty in destruction.
Are you talking to us now? Who are you talking to?
Well, at first I was talking to the lovely lady that was in my head, and now I'm talking to you.
The what and the who?
Well, you said it was not going to go off without a hitch, and I imagine you're talking about the ceremony tomorrow.
Well, the lady was asking a lot of questions. I
What
gotta be
lady?
honest, I wasn't paying a ton of attention. I was just looking at my beautiful hair.
What lady are you speaking of?
The one that was in my head, dummy.
What was there a lady in your head?
There was a lady. She spoke to me while I looked in the mirror at my beautiful face.
Wait, you're telling me...
Wait, can I try, dude?
Oh, absolutely. You would like to comb your hair?
Do you have hair? He doesn't have hair.
One little whiff up top.
It does not work. You don't have hair.
Some rouge on.
There's no lady in this mirror.
You look in the mirror.
There's just a bunch of people typing something.
There's other items on the shrine too.
And so is a
What other items are on the
compact and-
shrine?
There's a bottle of perfume. There's like a little powder poof.
Oh, I take the powder poof.
While you admire yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Hello, my child.
Oh, boy.
Tell me, is it all ready? Are the father and the mother here? Are they prepared? Do they look healthy? Are they alive?
Your child is.
Are you not my
Mom, is
disciple?
that you?
Hello?
Schnurry?
Schnurmy? Hello?
I'm a Schnurry.
You're cutting in and out.
I'm sorry, we're going through a tunnel.
I try to rotate the mirror a little bit left to right.
Are you alright?
No, I heard my mother's voice.
Wait, that was your mother in my head?
She wanted to know if
Did you hear your
the mother and the child were here.
No, I heard his mother, apparently.
And that everything was okay or ready.
Do the two of you want to make a Lore of the Ancients roll?
Definitely.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
No,
two of them?
you haven't talked to them.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
No.
No.
I might be able to do this.
Oh, yeah.
That's my worst trait.
Like,
Okay.
My God.
you guys can do it too, but it would take 2 successes since you haven't actually spoken with her.
That one went outside the box.
Okay.
That one went outside the box.
No.
Well, I want to know what they're talking about.
So you want to try it? You want to look in the mirror?
Last one.
So I
No, I got nothing.
look in the mirror, and then I look at the things there, and I pick up the perfume, and I just a little sprit.
Can you grab me
But you spray it in the air and
Yeah,
walk through
that's
it.
what I did.
My child.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I just woke up.
You know, it's nothing to. There's no need to apologize.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Is this thing on?
It is.
Oh, good. I was trying to ask your brothers if the ceremony was all in order. Are both the parents, the mother and the father, present? Are they alive? Are they healthy? Have they been prepared?
I've spoken to the mother. I have not yet met the father.
What about the items? Have they been collected?
Which items again? I'm sorry.
The personal items needed for the ceremony.
I'm sorry. I'm like they keep me way out of the loop here, and I'm all. It's very last minute, so I'm catching up. So if you could, what items?
So are you talking with her too?
I am.
Wait, what's going on? Get out of here. Hello, poofy, comb hair and spray. Hello, it's me.
Oh, you're really overdoing it, honey.
Nothing that the ocean can't wash out.
Success.
Okay, so based on the shrine, based on the communication with the deity, you can recall that it is a goddess you're communicating with. The shrine is kind of the portal to communicating with her, and it is the goddess Soon, which you know is the goddess of love and passion and charm and beauty, and her symbol, as you recognize it very plainly on the wall, is just a reminiscent of her true features, or her physical features, I guess I should say, and her signature long red hair that usually topples down to the ground. So it's definitely.
Her name is Soon?
Soon.
S-U-N-E.
Okay.
The fiery.
Yes. So that's what you know.
I think we're all speaking to the goddess Soon.
Oh, hello, is your name Soon? That's what my friend just said.
My mother's name is Snurry.
I don't believe you were speaking with your mother. I know it's confusing.
She called me her child.
I think she meant. I think she believes all those who choose to worship her and her disciples are her children.
Are you telling me I'm adopted?
No, I'm saying. Well, Soon adopted you. Your mother, your birth mother is still your birth mother, but Soon, in addition, also considers herself your mother.
Oh, I have 2 moms now.
Yeah, sure.
It's a whole new world.
I'd be weird having multiple parents. Like
Multiple parents, multiple mothers.
This
multiple
wouldn't be
fathers,
Mamma Mia
so
if you didn't
stupid.
end up with a couple moms or dads at the end.
Mamma Mia.
Well, Soon, do you have anything to say to me? I'm the one the ceremony's about, and I'm really nervous about it tomorrow. I'm anxious it won't go off really great.
Oh, the daughter. I would just like to thank you personally for bringing about this prophecy. None of this could happen without you. You are truly, truly special.
Right.
And if you do this and you help me, we'll make sure you get your fairy.
Yeah, right.
We'll make sure of it.
When you just want me to dress up or something? Or what is it that I'm helping you with exactly?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt you to, like, try a little harder.
Well, I'm going to be wearing... Hold on. I'm going to be wearing a dress.
also, if you could smile a little bit more.
Yeah.
You have such a beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to be wearing a dress tomorrow. Do you think that'll help? But the thing is, my hair's got to stay braided to my back here. Otherwise, it just gets a little bit out of whack.
I can respect that. Maybe just throw some flowers in there or something.
That's me mum's thing.
Put a little rose on your
Yeah,
cheeks.
I'll get the tattoo lady to do something nice on my face.
Okay, it doesn't. All right. Whatever. Yeah.
Right, loud and clear. We got it. Same page, same page.
I'm growing weak, so I must go. But if you need
Have that
to
effect on
communicate
people.
further, you can speak to the Heart Warder,
Okay.
and then the voice clears from your mind.
Now listen here. She told me I was going to have to do something to help her in order to get me fairy. I thought the ceremony was just a doo-ba-doo-doo, sing some songs and say some prayers or something.
I mean,
But I need to help out soon.
This is clearly some sort of ancient.
But no one ever told me what I was supposed to do.
I imagine not everyone knows. It's such an old. Apparently, you had
But-
I have another question, I have another problem.
If-
I don't know who my father is.
What?
It's a problem, it is.
It's a real problem. Back in the Mamma Mia tribe, it was the father that normally told them what to do in that situation.
And my mom said that maybe we don't need it, but that's why I called you all here because I don't. No, never mind. Nothing.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Wait a
What?
minute.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. I just don't know who my dad is.
Low storm.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
You can hear your mother calling from the beach on the outside.
Yeah, me.
Low storm, where are you?
I'm hiding out. I'm playing hide and seek, and they all found me.
You're hiding out.
No, I mean,
Excuse you?
no,
Wait.
I'm here.
Lowstorm,
What?
quick question. Are you telling me your mom is... Are you telling me that your mom is... Like, she's not seen anybody right now?
I think you're missing. No, never mind.
Yeah, you're.
That was the point of this whole thing!
Yeah, she's single as fuck.
I can hear you.
Like, you understand what's happening, right? You understand? Do you understand, right?
Yes, I had the baby with Blossom.
No, I'm
Locks.
just saying. Maybe.
Low
It's
storm.
my daughter.
Here I
over
come.
The celebration in honor of
We
your
don't know.
fairy ritual tomorrow is tonight, and you're gonna be late if you go around playing cliff holes all day night.
So we're celebrating tonight, but then this ritual's tomorrow. Well, let's get on with our celebrating.
Right. Let's get ready.
To party. Okay.
Boy, I hope this party doesn't involve us being tied to pikes for some reason.
I hope the bare-chested cabana boy doesn't make a move on one of our lady friends.
Do you guys want to do anything? Well, do you want to go to the party?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do anything to get ready for the party?
On the way there, I do point at every cliff face, tree, and rock that was fornicated upon by me and
And you tell her?
No, I'm telling them.
But she's there.
Oh, I thought
She
you
can
ran
hear
off
you.
ahead of everybody.
Maybe you come with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mum.
Well,
You do your
I'll
bragging.
I'll braid your back hair for the party.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One of us is our father.
Oh, wait, that's what was the...
Yes, that's what was here.
I thought it was just because she was single.
No, I mean,
That Lowstorm is single?
No,
But-
that
Which one of us
That's Buns
is it?
Dynamo.
no, we
I mean,
we were all
Song Wielder. I always get those mixed up.
we were all here.
Oh, it's
around-
easy. See, Buns Dynamo is the ship.
Wait, Buns
Song
Dynamo
Wiel-
is your ship?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the
Well, you
established
see-
moment.
One night when I was with Blossom Locks, she just started saying, "Call me Buns Dynamo." I don't know why. And, well, I felt sort of fond of the name, but I could never bring myself to call her that. So I named my ship Buns Dynamo.
That's an interesting coincidence.
Is it a coincidence?
Well,
Or is it fate?
no, it's definitely fate.
Well.
Buns.
Wait, hold on. Let's get back to the point that
He's saying that it could be you, or it could be him, or it's probably me.
No,
No, it's definitely probably you.
no, it could be any one of us. That's why she doesn't know. She could have had, I mean,
Well,
Headbanger and Hummingbird had a right good time back in the days, but
who's Headbanger?
that was my name.
What? Why?
I was in a band.
What? You?
Yes.
What
Where
did you
are
play?
you guys at when you're having this conversation?
Like up on the hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on his boat.
Boat montage.
Have a goat's milk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this does take me back to the glory days of roaming the world as a young dwarf.
It takes me back to I was an angry young teen boy. I was very
You were angry?
yes.
You are the most low-key elf I've ever met.
It was I guess I got it all out of my system when I was when I was younger. I was very angry. I hated my father. Now I work for him.
What? Oh, so you sold out?
I mean, I calmed down, and I was pragmatic about it.
Yes, that's called selling out.
Well, to each their own.
So you guys, are you doing anything to get ready, or you're all ready, and this is just
I'm
like
putting
your
on a
conversation
slightly
afterwards?
different shirt.
I'll
Perfect.
put on my loincloth, I guess.
Okay,
A
I'm
fancy
ready.
one. You put on your party
My
hat.
fancier loincloth.
Switching to a lighter blue and slightly salmon.
This one's made of
And satin
bear fur.
Oh,
as
yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
deer fur.
But like a nice yellow, so it's bold and stands out.
I still have a jerkin on, but it's a white jerkin of goat's leather.
Of goat's leather. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got okay. Go ahead.
I would like to use my hammer to make to like while we're doing our things to like make like a small item like a keepsake or something like that
Okay.
that I could gift to Lowstorm.
Aww,
That's nice.
a present. And are y'all making presents?
I'm writing you a song.
Money. Is it the money song? What is that money
Money,
song?
money, money. Must be
There's a
funny. In a rich man's world. Honey, honey. Must be funny.
I take a coil of rope and then I knot it into a little doll and I make the top. I cut the top off and give it the long floofy hair and then I weave the hair into the back.
No, that's me. And then you stick pins in it or what?
Well, if you guys are
I
making,
draw a little face.
if it's kind of this fine-tuned art, I'd probably have you roll a finesse to see how it turns out.
Okay.
And since you're using your hammer, I guess I have you roll a force. You're kind of like blacksmithing a little bit.
Yeah, and the hammer gives me an extra die.
2 extra dice.
Two extra dice.
Mhm.
Oh, that's like all my dice.
There you go.
Oh my god.
I bet
you're
you'll
gonna-
make a beautiful little thingy.
Make it really good.
Oh my god, only one success.
Well, you make it,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Okay. That's what we'll do.
And
It
it's
is
great.
so decent.
You
Mine,
make a horrible.
mine smells like fish
Yours is scary.
and probably has a lot of my own sweat in it.
Well, it's the effort that matters.
Right.
Finnard.
Fjord.
I feel bad I dropped it in the goat's milk, but I feel like that adds something to the aesthetic.
Oh, he's
It's
droopy.
personal.
It's got a shaggy
it's gonna
butt.
rot soon.
Its butt is so shaggy. Oh wait.
Always something.
Oh, did you look at the lyrics?
Man.
Always sunny. It's like they just. It's the weirdest English.
It's the scariest song I've ever heard. It really is haunting.
Yeah,
All
but
the
the
things I
barrel
could
in a
do,
circle of like
If I
casino
had a
cards.
little money.
It's pretty great.
It's very weird. I watched that movie twice. I was like, this is a lot. Okay, so
Inspired.
you guys roll up to the party. But what Lowstorm's mother failed to explain to you is that it was a private party.
Oh.
So when you rock up to the door, there's like a couple bouncers, and they give you a hard time. They're like, what do you want?
It's the party.
You got an invite.
I'm here for the party.
Right. Well, you got an invite. You invited.
Of course we're
We're
invited.
part of the waiting party.
I got a bird
There's
from
no wedding. What are you talking about?
for the ritual.
Right. Well, what's your invitation?
Well, it was given to me by the daughter, the one that will be a part of the ritual in, I guess, soon, in some weird roundabout sort of way.
Oh, you mean Lowstorm?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, am I with them?
Were you like behind the?
Oh yeah, they're with me. Let us in. They are very intimately with me.
Whoa. You got
No, not a weird thing.
got
It's a
three-
family thing.
3 guys. You said you wouldn't go on with me on a date last week.
Listen,
You choked a squirrel in front of me face and said, "Look what I can do."
Very strong.
I know, but
Guys,
it was
out.
a misguided strategy.
Right. Well, try a different tactic next
So
time.
that's what I'm saying.
Listen, these
Talk to me
guys
like I'm
aren't
a real Goliath.
right. Okay, well you want to go toe to toe like real Goliath, then these
I'll
guys
fight you.
can't get in unless you beat me and my boys at goat ball.
Really?
Right.
Oh, finally! I've been waiting for this.
Wait, me and me boys.
Me and my boys, but you and your boys.
All right,
Goat ball.
All right, boys.
It's been a hot minute since I
It's
played
been-
some goat ball.
Yeah, it's bad. All right. Well,
It was a Goliath sport, so yes,
Yeah.
you would have played it.
I played it back in
time
low
for
school.
goat ball, I guess.
Right, yeah, you can go ball if you beat both your goat ball.
Oh no, I heard you the first
And then you
time.
gotta go on a date with me.
It's always so weird.
No,
'cause
I don't.
Fine.
where I'm from, we call it goatee. You know?
Goatee.
Okay, so they kind of lead you
What
guys.
Is that a reference to something? Oh, okay, great.
The party's being held in the courtyard of the village, kind of the central area of the village that's paved out a little bit. But they lead you over to between a couple houses out into this little open area, and there are like 10 stumps that are just sticking out of the ground in various places, and the object of goat ball is that, which is a real canon Goliath sport, is it's basically just a ball that's made out of goat skin, and there's only one, and what you're trying to do is throw it at your opponents, and if you hit them with the goat ball, they're out.
Oh.
And like if they don't catch, it's kind of like dodgeball.
Okay.
Or if they fall off the stump and touch the ground, they're out. And then it's just whatever, it's 4v4, and whoever's left at the end wins.
All right.
Do you have to stay on one stump?
You can jump from stump to stump.
Okay.
So there's 8 of you, and there's 10 stumps, so you can't jump. There's a dozen stumps. So
Okay.
there's a few you can jump to, but there's not a lot of open options. So it's kind of like defending your spot, and then doing that. And then there's some like ball boys around the edge that if the goat ball goes off and someone drops it, then they're gonna toss it back up to whoever's closest and
Alright.
back in the game. So these Goliaths are very Goliathy. They're big hunky men, and they're in their fancy wear, which is just like leather armor that's been dyed like black. That's all it is, and it's got like a white goat fur fringe, but it's still very menacing, and their muscles are hulking, and they're carved from the fucking salt of the earth, and they are bigger than Low Storm. They're probably about the same size as you.
But they have their leathers on. Well, I just have my black bear loincloth and a small.
Of course you do.
Chip and tail bows.
Of course you do. Okay, so you guys are all perched. Tell me what you want to do. So
Well,
Is there only one goat ball?
I thought we were going to party,
there's
but
2 goat balls.
just in case, I always come prepared
Oh my god.
for a little goat ball.
It does not fit on your head in any way
I know,
whatsoever.
that is.
So you guys could do a couple things. You could we'll say that one ball's with you guys. So we'll say Low Storm starts with the ball, and then
Okay.
the bouncer you were talking to starts with the ball. So
Alright.
you can either throw a ball, you can try and steal a ball.
I'm gonna throw. If I have the ball first, I'm gonna go right for the guy who wants me to go on a date with him.
Okay.
And I automatically succeed.
Oh! Wait, what? How do you do that?
Yeah, ready, set, go, motherfucker!
Ready, set, goat.
Ready, set, go.
You truly
Yeah,
are
you're
the
so
daughter of Buns Dynamo.
Yeah, you're out. Time to go on a
So-
date with you.
3 more. So the ball. Will you roll to see if you get an additional success? Though?
Sure. What is this?
It
Force?
would be force, yeah. Since you're just throwing it, right?
Yeah, I did get a success.
Okay, so you do hit him, but since you get an additional success, it actually bounces off him and falls into the hands of Hervin.
Okay. And I want to.
Impressive abs, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
No, not you. The one that it bounced right off of like a
So
backboard.
you're so funny and pretty.
Oh no.
I want. So I'm standing near one of them, and I want to just sort of say, hey, listen, like you don't want your friend to feel like he's lost in front of the girl he's after. Maybe just take this one. Make it seem like
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Make a charm.
Yeah. Okay. Then that will be.
Oh my god, you're convincing him to lose.
Right, I want my friend to be happy.
Success.
How many successes? Because
Just
this
the
is a
one.
Goliath, and
Yeah.
what Goliaths care about the most in the world is winning.
All right. So.
You're gonna need 2
And
successes.
I'll re-roll, and this we hold on to that. No, just the 1 success.
Do you have any more? Here, do you want another one?
Sure.
I want you to win too.
Yeah, 3 successes. I do like I go. It's fine. Just pretend like it hurts, and then I do like a
What,
jump,
but what-
spin, and throw it.
Wait, but before he's like, wait, but what about winning? What is super important?
Yeah, you're trying to win her heart and make her feel good.
I am.
You're trying to help your friend, and make your friend not feel like.
What,
such-
but if he can't do it himself, not very worthy, is he?
It's called wingman.
Yeah, it's a wingman.
You're the wingman.
You're the wingman.
Wingman.
And that's honourable.
Yes, it's the most honorable thing.
Oh,
It's,
yes.
it's tribe.
It's very tribe.
It's clan.
It's very clan. It is so clan.
Right. Okay, yeah, throw that, mate. Oh, we got me. He's very fast at one. Do you see that?
Yeah, 2 for us. Fuck y'all. Never gonna go on a date with you.
And since you got an additional success, that would be your charm tech. You formed a lasting relationship.
And be like, hey, if you're are you doing anything after this?
So I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose because the bonus success you got could be a couple different things.
Okay.
It could work out a couple different ways. So. So you could kind of convince him to go convince the other person.
Thank you.
Okay.
Or you could frighten somebody else or confuse them, or you could form a lasting relationship with this person. He could fall in love with you. There's a lot of things that could happen.
I would like him to stir something within him. You know, something that he's never really felt before.
Oh, right, whoa. I never thought I'd be into something so skinny. Feel like.
This is a monologue. He's having.
Slowly, as he's falling backwards, he's just.
Well, he not only hit me with the goat bowl, but he hit me straight to the heart. I wonder if I break him. If we dot.
Why do I have a boner right now?
I have the weirdest boner.
That boner is tribe. I did this for.
That is an Ironkeep t-shirt.
I did that for my brother. But it worked out for me, alright?
Okay, so now there's 2 out of 2.
Get boner.
So those are your successes. So that's what you use them on. So once it hits him, it does bounce off into the hands of one of the other teammates. So now 2 of the teammates on the opposite team have balls, and none of you do. So what would you 2 like to do?
I am definitely gonna chuck it at the other guy.
You don't have a ball.
Oh no! I'm
They
gonna
have both the
steal one.
balls. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's say that one of the Goliaths is right next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop forward and steal one.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna hop on the same stump he is on.
Oh no! I
There
thought
are 8
he's right next
There
to
are
me.
10 stumps and
There's-
8 of us.
Oh,
There's
okay.
12 stumps,
Oh,
8
true.
of you, 2 balls.
Okay, yes.
Well, and there's only 6 of you now.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
versus 2.
If
Ball.
if I need to hop, I'll hop. If I don't, then I'll
Okay,
steal.
let's say you're like a stump away. So give me a finesse roll to hop over to the next stump, and then give me a force roll to yank it out of the
True
thing.
love was only a stump away. Sunrise shirt! What the actual hell?
What the fuck is
Tom, what are
happening?
you? What
I
is
don't know what's
what is
happening.
unlocked?
I can't actually scroll down that far. I can't see what's next.
What?
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's glitched. Might be glitched.
He's like, I'm helping.
What'd you roll? Sorry.
I rolled 2 successes
For your finesse.
for my finesse.
Okay, so you could give another success to a PC. You could impress somebody. Nobody notices you.
No, I'm gonna the guy that I just hopped to. Like again, there's probably some synchronized dancing going on around us with the party.
You are the gold ball king, young and sweet, only 45.
Pushing 50.
But
The guy I just hopped to, it's like I kind of give like a hop, a pirouette, and I squat back down, and he's very impressed. Impressed so much that maybe I get one more die on my next go.
For your force check?
Yeah.
Sure.
We need to stop giving them moments.
Well, impressing him would be like a charm check. It wouldn't have anything to do with
It says impress someone under finesse.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it.
Just saying. I don't
Do it. I don't know the
Take
rules
the
of this
yes.
system.
Extra
Let's
force.
make them up.
Real force.
The only person who cares about the rules is Tom.
I don't think he cares.
No.
No!
No.
Really?
So many dice and all rerolls.
We haven't
Come
had
on,
any
man.
failures yet because
I've got a fairy to get, and like I have a
Oh,
night
I
to
failed a
celebrate.
few times.
on what though?
Like innocuous things.
Oh, okay.
Looking.
One success. I'm gonna use my thing to bump that up to 2
I've either
successes.
failed or gotten 3 successes. There's no middle ground
Really?
for me. Yeah.
But you failed on like surge checks
Yeah,
and
and, like,
stuff.
yeah.
The only thing you take conditions are is like if it's like trouble. So if it's something like this, that could end up hurting you. 2 successes. So pick an extra one. You succeed on stealing the ball from him, but it would be a bonus effect under force.
Yeah. So I'm I'm gonna take it from him and then headbutt him and knock him unconscious.
Okay. Great. So you snatch the ball out of his hand and then
In like a
headbutt
moment
him.
of like fervor and exuberance, and I just headbutt him.
Yes.
And he falls back.
my
And he falls
gosh.
back and he's out because he's touched the lava. So we've got one opponent left. They have 1 ball. You have 1 ball. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Go,
Aye.
dwarf. Go!
Bring forth my moon weather almanac.
Oh, jeez.
And I turn to my list of dwarven prayers. And I say, by the holy hand of Merkin Oakenhimmer, by the silver horn of Slurf Morgendorf, by the great bonds balls of Jorven Applecake, bring forth the storm and smite these giants. And I invoke Stormcraft to send a gust of mighty wind across the battlefield and knock him over.
Well, first of all, they're Goliaths. So let's get that straight. But yeah, go ahead.
Also,
2 successes.
Wow. Okay,
also,
2
is this
successes.
allowed in Go Ball? Go Ball is all no holds barred.
Well, I mean, it is a Goliath sport, so it would be like you wouldn't. It would be kind of looked down upon to cheat.
Right.
But your abilities are, you're a tiny man. I think the Goliaths would look at that and be like, well, I'm giant and hulking. So if they need to use magic to be on my level,
If
then...
they need to, use
Yeah.
magic or
Well,
give them
Because a lot of Goliaths will put themselves at a handicap if they feel like somebody is weaker than them. Like if somebody drops their weapon, they'll drop their weapon too. So if it's a situation where... Anyway, yes, it's fine. Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes, and that was Stormcraft. So
As long as we win.
you've got a bonus success. Breeze lifts
we're
you
winning.
and carries you to a point within 100 feet. The gust knocks a creature of your choice back 10 feet and sends them prone.
Yes, that's what I want
Okay.
to do. I want to summon a gust of wind that is so strong it knocks him off of his stump.
Haha.
All right. Well, that's exactly what happens. The clouds spiral. Just a small cloud spirals above you, and everybody is like, "What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden, this big gush of wind comes out, and it hits him in the face, and he looks very confused. But then there's a second gust that comes and absolutely not only knocks him over, but sends him flying 10 feet for being 8 feet tall or what the fuck ever. That's quite the feat.
Good job.
So the ball boys and some of the people that have come from the party to watch the round of goat ball applaud and cheer.
Yeah, we are
and rabble.
worthy.
And rabble. So you guys have won. And
Entrance
so
to the party.
the bodyguard comes over and goes, right, fine, well, whatever, you can go in.
Oh no, okay. Because
Right.
it was so clear that we won. You
Right,
guys
no,
didn't even
alright, well-
you didn't even get a bowl off.
Maybe we could
By the way,
do a
I'm Harvin, by the way.
best 2 out of 3 sometime, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Hello?
Did you want to lose
Oh.
again?
Well, not right now, but you know, like maybe you later would just
I
private
get it, you like me. Let me
Right.
guess what. Are you sure you want to go on a date with someone who don't have their fairy?
Right, you're right. No, I don't. You're not worthy of my penis. My big hard rock cock.
Now that's
That-
just
no.
a mean thing
No,
to
that
say.
is not tribe. You need to take that back. That is not clan.
You agree with me?
No, I was like setting you up to be like a gentleman, and you did not knock it down.
Well, are you worthy or no, you not?
It seems like you're not worthy since you lost so handedly.
I mean,
Anyway,
great point.
I would
I'm
like
getting
to,
me ferry tomorrow, and that's that.
yeah, I would like to follow Lowstorm. Lowstorm, don't let that big old dick bag.
I follow too, but
tell
I
you.
stopped the guy. I was like, it's Harvin, by the way. It's a lovely
Oh,
name."
hey, Harvard. My name's, Butt Tuck.
But that gets-
Butt tuck,
Butt Tuck,
nip tuck.
Big Hole.
Oh
Butt tuck,
my
big hole.
fucking
Thank you.
Christ.
Yeah.
But once I dug a really big hole.
I love- Maybe
Big
we-
hole, back, bubble back, and let me get it all out.
Yeah.
Right, but you can just call me Big Hole.
We had a big hole at the Mamma Mia tribe.
Well, I bet it was as big as mine, because that's my thing. That's
Well,
why
I would. Perhaps I'll see you around, big hole.
Well, yeah, perhaps I'll see you at the party. I'm gonna go in there have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Lowstorm.
What? I gotta tell you, I know so many things about Big Hole.
Marcus into one reroll 2. Amy!
Yay! Thank you, Marcus.
Alright, that was Goat Ball. Thank you guys for unlocking that. Goat Ball!
That's exactly what I'm saying as we go away. Both of go bar, go
Okay, so you guys have gained access into the party, and as you approach the courtyard, you will see the ground has been transformed into a colorful palette. Are you good? As you approach the courtyard, you can see the ground has been transformed to a colorful palette of shimmering stones laid out in an intricate linear and zigzag designs. Lights have been strung up around the perimeter, casting a dim and magical twinkle on the faces of everybody present. Fairies dance far above the heads of the Goliaths in attendance and stand out starkly against the night sky as they waltz across it. There's a band station at the edges of the courtyard that is made up of Goliaths hunched over larger-than-life instruments, and the music floods the courtyard as it is amplified off the mountain peaks and bounced back down to the eardrums of the party goers. But as you enter, and it's a mix right now. It's mostly Goliaths. So it's since it's a party for your fairy thing, it's mostly Goliaths. But you can see some of the beautiful strangers that you saw earlier in more kind of a party appropriate attire mingling within, and they seem to be filtering in as time goes on, but the other Goliaths are accepting them, and they've brought wine that they're sharing with everybody, and they really they know how to party. So, but suddenly the music switches paces, and you turn your attention towards the band just as you see Lowstorm's mother and the Skywatcher and another female Goliath take up a posed position directly in front of the band. They are all adorned in ornate leather armor, and it is painted with bright stripes of color and dotted with small bits of metal that glint playfully beneath the dangling lights. Lowstorm's mother is positioned in the middle, and as they begin singing, the two other female Goliaths take up the backup vocals as Song Wielder proves her namesake. As the performance goes on, you observe several beautiful strangers continue to join the rabble. We have unlocked our song. So maybe this is
maybe
the
we
time
do it.
to do that.
Okay, great.
Let's do that.
Do you want to do the karaoke or no?
We have not practiced that at all, but let's do it.
Okay. I think it'll be better with the karaoke.
Okay.
Guys, the harmony is really hard.
You're trying to do something really special for you.
Yeah, we're trying to do something really special. I don't know how to explain it. Harmony is the worst thing known to man. I'm very bad at it. And harmony is easier for me when the harmony itself is higher than the melody, and this harmony is a third lower, and that's fucking my brains. Okay, but we're gonna try to do it.
Oh, the lyrics are here. Are there
This MIDI
words?
Yeah, there
Oh,
are.
okay.
It's like MIDI shit.
Are you gonna do the starting line then?
Yeah, I think I can do this. Dita, tell me what's wrong.
You're enchained by your own sorrow. In your eyes, there is no hope for tomorrow. How I hate to see you like this.
There is no way you can deny it. Sorry.
You got it,
Oh, yeah.
Lucy. You got it.
Thank you.
I can see that you're oh so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm a shoulder you can cry on. Your best friend, I'm the one you must rely on. You were always sure of yourself. Now I see you've broken a feather. I hope we can patch it up together. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again and the pain will end and you will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita.
Okay. Oh my god, believe it or not, we've practiced hours on this.
I think we
It's so
should.
hard.
We'll do a recording at some
We'll
point.
do a recording and actually get it really nailed
It's a
down.
lot of
but
pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. Live harmony fucks.
We
my
had a
brain.
piano before, so
Yeah, we had a piano that was literally playing what the notes were, and it's so hard for me to hear what a lower harmony is. Anyway,
Listen,
we
you
did
guys join a choir and then
did
tell
it.
us about it.
We really did try though. The unlock was like legit.
I think
paid
it sounded
for.
great, and you did too.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you guys for unlocking that. I appreciate it. All right, let's get back to it. So they perform their song. It's great. It's wonderful. Everyone totally realizes why she's called Song Wielder. She's an amazing voice, and her backup squad is
I mean, I
fucking
do.
funky and fresh, and so great. But as the song's wrapping up, you look around and more of the beautiful strangers have arrived, and a lot of them are coming up to you and offering you glasses of wine.
No, I don't need any of that.
Oh, thank you.
Right, yes, we brought this special for everybody for the occasion. Would you like a glass of wine?
Do you have any aquavit?
I'm sorry?
Aquavit?
Bless you?
It's a very strong liqueur. It's clear. You drink a shot?
No, we have wine.
Not interested, thank you.
Okay. You take a glass of wine though? Okay.
Thank you.
I will take a glass.
Okay.
But I want I'm not gonna drink it immediately.
Okay.
I want to try and I want to bestow upon Lowstorm. I have like the need now to try and be fatherly in some sort of way. You know, like so. Lowstorm, you don't need to worry. Tomorrow will be fine, and I think that your self-consciousness about your fairy is not needed. When I got my fairy, it was a grand day, but it didn't form who I was moving forward. I think you've done a great job coming into your own.
Thank you so much. That does mean a lot. I just don't want to be kicked out of your clan.
I totally understand.
I don't think anybody does. That's why they've literally let me have 9 years to find me fairy, and even though I still haven't had it, they're not kicking me out until 10 years, so that's kind of nice, I guess.
Well, Lowstorm, let me say something. If you do get kicked out of your clan, there will be a new clan waiting for you on my boat, the Buns Dynamo. And as your father, I think it would only be right to welcome you onto my boat.
Me, father!
And together we will roam the world.
We're not sure. I think that's the thing.
Wait, he just said he was me father. We finally figured it out.
No, we didn't figure it. He's just been saying that. We don't know for sure. I mean, it could be any of us.
Well, I'm very virile.
I'm sure.
There's a chance it may be any of us, but I'm definitely putting my money on Fergus.
God damn it.
Fnord.
Fjord.
Fnord Ogenfjord.
Nord. It sounds so much worse coming out of my mouth. Fnord.
Listen, if I am your father, I just want you to know that I never thought I would have a daughter and have the opportunity. So I would. I'm just happy if it were to have happened.
Oh no, Mom! This is all wrong. There's 3 dads now. Who's gonna bleed on me urn?
Right, I don't know if you know the ritual, so...
Oh, they gotta bleed or share blood or
right.
something. On something. It's gotta go somewhere.
We also been...
Who's bleeding tomorrow?
Well,
Who's paying for the ritual anyway? I'd like to pitch in.
Yes, I would absolutely. I will pay for the ritual. It's only.
I said that first.
Yes, we can.
Oh, that is a fart, McGill. Oh my god. His ass is
His
like...
butt is pointed right towards us too.
He's bending forward and presenting.
He is.
My dog is a tootarooting.
He is posed like a Drake song.
Which one? The one where he cries?
Sad Drake.
Right. Did you drink your glass? Did you guys drink your wine?
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay. No, you didn't.
I don't.
You did. You drank your glass of wine. Okay. So when you drink it, you feel this warm sensation rush throughout your entire body. You feel your inhibitions slipping away and your focus wandering, and you feel this sort of like wellspring of joy and affection bubbling up inside of you.
I never.
All of your rolls for the rest of the night are at a -1.
I never thought I could be. I could have a daughter, and it's. I know it's not. We don't know for sure, but I would be so happy to be your father.
Thank you. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's so nice of all of you. I guess we'll find out the truth tomorrow.
We could form a new clan, the 3 of us on my boat, sailing around the seas and the lands.
Well, I think that's a plan B.
Yeah.
I mean, plan A is I get to stay.
Yeah,
I mean, I just met you. I like you, but I don't know if I'll... I mean, yeah, it's a plan B is all I'm saying. I would love to
Let's
still
get
be part
her
of
the
the
fairy
Beck
first.
Baba Becca.
As long as it involves synchronized dancing and singing, I'm really okay with any plan.
I just feel an abundance of love right now for all of you. I feel so connected to all of you.
Did you make a
Did you fart?
roops?
No, but I love that you asked me that. It's so outdoorsy.
Well, among dwarven culture, that's considered a compliment.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll try it. Nope, can't do it.
Let me try.
I feel very safe in your arms.
Oh my god.
Can everybody roll a perception check for me?
Sure. I'll do it with 4 dice because I'm in a -1.
2 successes.
No success.
No successes.
2 successi.
2, 0, 0.
0.
And we're out of rerolls.
Perception?
Yeah.
I have a reroll. I just don't use it for this.
He's got 2.
I have perception.
My
But I didn't get any.
And there's 1 table still left.
No.
Oh,
Oh, is there? Unless
Yeah.
we got another one. No, Tom used the table one. I don't know what this is.
okay. Oh, yeah, it's probably a used one that.
There wasn't a table one.
Wow. This
Now
is
we're out of
really
reroll.
coming,
Oh, there were 2
really
table
coming
ones,
down
remember?
to
'Cause
it.
someone gave it to you use how you
Somebody
saw
gave it
fit.
back.
Oh no,
I
I
gave
raised
it
my
to you.
hand. That's right.
No, she said give
back
it to
to
the
me.
person you like the most, and she said Amy.
Yeah.
But we were all like, makes sense.
What? What's that?
Nothing. I got
Fail?
nothing.
Okay, so-
no sixes.
So this is great. So what happens to the 3 of you is you're a little drunk and whatever's going on with this wine. You're pretty distracted. You two are just kind of in the depths of the discussion, and you're thinking about the possibilities of having a daughter or not having a daughter. And that's going on, and so you 3 do not notice that a small group of the beautiful strangers have come up upon you and they've got you by the arms, and they're leading you over to these poles in the middle of the courtyard, and they're tying you up
I
onto
think
the poles.
I'm just like dancing, and I'm having a
And
fun time.
they're not really acting
Yeah.
particularly nefarious or anything, but they're tying you up and then
It's getting
dancing
interesting
around
now.
you, dancing around you, and so
No, it's a party.
This is what we do on the boat when you cross the equator.
and will you guys give me each give me one more perception check once you're tied up on the poles there.
I got 1.
1.
Nope.
1 success.
Okay, so you're having a great time and you think this is real kinky and fun. But the 2 of you aren't having a bad time, maybe, not
Oh, no.
necessarily. But you do notice that while they're dancing around you and they're maybe touching you a little bit and singing up at you and hooting and hollering, you do notice you feel some hands going in and out of your pockets, and you don't have pockets.
Yeah, that's strange because I have no pockets.
Do you have boots on?
Yeah. I had like sandals, but like I'll do
You're
boots.
killing me here.
All
Smalls.
boots. All
Okay,
boots, all
great.
boots.
So
And
you
maybe
feel
some cargo shorts.
you have a loincloth, and underneath the loincloth.
Look, you said you needed pockets. I'm just trying to help out.
Utilic kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we had one of those.
No,
last
if you
night.
just
Yeah,
have
I
some
was
boots.
wearing one last night. Let's not rehash the past.
So there, you can feel some kind of hands going in and out of there. It doesn't 100% register you why they're in there, if it's part of the fun, but
That's my pockets.
that's what's going on. Is you can
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
that movement.
I have a pocket. I have a coin purse right at the back.
Right, they reach into your back of your loincloth where your pocket is.
We talking actual pocket or prison wallet?
Yeah.
There we go.
Big
So
Hey-o.
that's what's going on with you. At the same time, you're all getting the whole big hole over there. At the same time, you guys are getting all tied up. Low Storm is not drug, and she avoids it. She's like, no, I'm not interested in that. So she
Don't
kind
need
of she
alcohol
sees
to
it
get
coming, and she skips out on that hard. But she's taking a look at what's going on with you. But as she's taking that, and she's also taking in some other aspects of the party going on in the background, and kind of refocuses her eyes to see that. And you can observe in the background, you can see the Skywatcher, so the most powerful shaman of the tribe.
There she is.
She's in the back talking to one of the gorgeous strangers, who is actually this particular stranger is the most attractive of all of, like, and they're all gorgeous, so that's like
Right.
saying something. It's like they're all 10s and this person's like a fucking 15 or something. Like almost glowing. She has this crazy long like blonde hair,
Beyonce.
and she's wearing, it's Beyonce. I mean, but yeah, okay, let's just say it looks just like Beyonce. But if Beyonce were like an elf.
Beyonce's don't know.
I said that and then I was like, I don't know, maybe. Looks
She's
just like
definitely
Beyonce, but she's wearing sort of a
She's a fae.
she's a fae.
She's a fae bae.
Fae. She's bae fae. And she's a similar robe to what you saw the other people. I'm not talking to you. Don't look at me. She's a similar robe to what the other people were wearing earlier, but it's bright red.
Okay.
And it has like a very like ornate and crystal filled clasp in the back. So she definitely like everybody's kind of in their party garb, but you just kind of notice that as far as it's the same but significant and
Elevated,
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And then if you want to make add an extra ability to your perception.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I did an extra deal. So let's do where are you, baby? Where did you go, baby? Where's my oh my god. He is like being so cute right now, Tom.
He really loves that side of the table.
It's because he has to go outside.
Yeah, but his face is in my lap. What does it mean? How about that?
What does it mean?
Like,
So
is she the queen?
what you know is that since you've kind of unearthed this shrine and you've spoken with Soon herself, is what you gathered that means is that she is the Heart Warder, aka the High Priestess of the Soonites.
Okay.
So she's the head Bae in charge.
Okay.
So that's what that means, and she's having a very close and personal conversation with the Skywatcher.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what you guys see. Is there anything else?
I'm just gonna keep a close eye on them. I might try and hear it what they're saying. Maybe sneak over there or something.
Sure. Give me a sneak roll.
Okay. I'm not great at it, but I feel lucky. Oh my God, snake eyes. Jesus God, I do have a reroll. Worth it. Sneak time. No. And no. One more.
We do it. Okay. Yeah.
And nothing. No, I did not sneak very well.
Yeah.
Well, I have one more, but I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. So you attempt to sneak over there, and
what you're talking about?
but okay, but while you're sneaking over there, you kind of try and leave the courtyard, go around the back, because they're pushed up against one of the back sides of the courtyard. So you try and go around, but past the lights, if you're not within the circle of the courtyard, it's pretty dark. And so you go around there to try and eavesdrop on their conversation, and you trip, and you fall. So you need to take a condition.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upset, scared, exhausted,
I'm
injured,
scared.
broken.
You're scared? Why don't I see these? Where did I?
They're on that character sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the character sheet.
Oh, that's
Upset,
right.
scared, exhausted, injured, or broken.
So
Yeah,
mark one of those.
You can't take broken. But if you
No, don't take broken. Sorry, that's like if all four of them are checked,
Oh,
then you're
okay.
broken. But and you can have multiple points in each
I'll
of the
just-
categories.
Is that physical
You know what?
or
no,
I'm
you only have one in
exhausted.
each one.
I'm exhausted. It's been harrowing.
You're exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, so great. So you've been
Honestly-
out all day in the sun. You've been partying all night.
That's exactly what happens in the fucking movie. You just pass out in the middle of the dance.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, that's
yeah.
true. Okay, so here's what happens. Oh, Eric, thank you. That's right.
Right. Oh
Okay,
my God.
so-
what a pussy.
So what happens is you're kind of trying to like get up on a rock or a tree so you can kind of lean into the conversation, and you kind of trip into them, and you fall, you kind of spill out into the courtyard, and then you get up and the music has stopped playing, and everybody is looking at you, and the Heart Warder, who is Beyonce and is the most gorgeous person you've ever seen, is staring like into your soul.
Jesus.
And you suddenly like the length of the day and the heat of the day and the emotional energy of the day just gets to you, and you back up into the center of the courtyard, and it all just becomes too much, and you just pass out.
Oh.
You pass out in the middle, and that is
Okay.
is the end of the night, and you guys, are eventually freed from your bondage, not by the people who put you there, but by some Goliaths who think it was unfair.
Maybe Big Hole.
You're too easy of a target. It's not fair. Yeah, Big Hole comes.
Oh, hey.
Big Hole comes up and goes, "It looks like you're a little tied up at the moment. Maybe I'll come back later."
No, anyone could do anything to me at this point.
Right. But
that wouldn't be fair.
Oh.
Right.
I thought, but doesn't Colin Firth's character in that movie have like a little bit of awakening that night as well?
I think he always knew he was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's like a conversation on the boat. There's
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but
Is he
I
making
think he
eye
comes to the
contact
full
with you?
realization. Yeah.
What?
He's making eye contact with Tom.
My dog is mooning at me because he needs
Wants to go to
outside.
bed or wants to go to pee time. Okay, well, don't worry because you all go to bed and you wake up and then it's the day of the ceremony.
It's the day of the show, y'all.
It's the day of the show, y'all. Get ready. So what that means is you're kind of getting ready. Your mother is with you, and like you said, you're putting on your beautiful dress, and I don't know if you want to put flowers in your hair or
Fine. Yeah, she'll put flowers in my hair, I think. And I let her do it.
Right. Oh, I think you just look lovely. Just put a couple. We could put a mushroom in there if it makes you feel better.
Put a mushroom? No, I'm not. I'm not a gross, dirty Goliath.
Well, a lot of times. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Bitch?
It's alright.
What, bitch?
Well, I'm sorry.
Say it one more time.
So you
Slut.
get. Listen, you fucking shitty.
There she is. There she is.
Where are we?
you guys are in the goat house.
Yeah, we wake up
or
in the
you
goat
would,
house.
Or you would have stayed at the boat or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but like so we haven't gone to the island yet.
That's what's about to happen.
Okay.
I'm just setting the scene.
Are they preparing in the like?
They would have done it in her house and in
Yeah.
their home.
Which is next to the goat house?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
No.
well, obviously we're on the boat and he's making eggs.
That's right.
And wearing
Your
an
butt's
apron
out.
and
Your
not
butt's out.
and his butt's out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So you guys wake up in the morning. You're on the boat. You're already down by the beach. So it's a quick hop and a skip over to the boat that's gonna take you to the island. But they're getting ready up. Their village is kind of more up in the peaks, where the party was is more up in the peaks. So they have to come down.
Okay.
But they do, and you all kind of meet at on the beach where the boats are taking people across, and Song Wielder gives you all eyes and is still very like suspicious. At this point, she's given up trying to get you to go, and but she still regards you suspiciously and doesn't really quite understand why you're here, because as far as the Skywatchers communicated to her on Lowstorm's request, has not explained that a father needs to be present. So it's still kind of up in the air to her. But the boats start taking you across, and it's this. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Before we do the boat though, I would like to talk to Lowstorm just for a second and say, I know your mom. I know your mom's still mad at me, but I'm glad that you invited me, and I'm really bad at this, but I wanted you to have this, and there's a small, essentially stoned carving of a fairy.
Oh my gosh.
I say, you take this as luck for the ceremony.
I'm gonna weave it into my hair and wear it.
Great.
Lowstorm!
Thank you.
You've become quite a powerful Goliath.
Thank you so much.
I know that regardless of what happens with the outcome of events today, whether you find a true bond with your fairy companion or you join me aboard the bomb's dynamo, either way our fates will forever be intertwined, just like this...
Oh my god!
I dropped it in some milk and it got a little bit rappy, but
It's just a tampon. Just a milk tampon.
I found this below
Is
decks
that goat's
and
milk?
it reminded me of you.
Yes, my reaction was because of how fucking good it looks and how much I hope you're my dad. Thank you. Okay.
Roll of charms.
Truly touching. What did you get for Big Shot?
Oh, I got one success. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
he believes you.
Yeah. Thumbs up, bud. Yes, thanks.
I'm not.
I don't know what else is going to happen today, but at least I can walk away saying I have been a good father.
I hide this in my boot.
I'm not.
In the boot her under the boot.
No, let me help weave it into your hair. That's what those greenish strands are for.
Right. So
Oh, God.
I need to keep it closer to me.
I'm not.
She rolled a success. Yeah.
I'm not good with my hands. I don't craft.
Well, then what the fuck?
The only thing I have. I used to write music.
Oh,
and,
right.
And I thought of a song. It's it just. It's just money, money, money. Must be funny. It's a rich man's world. Money, money, money. Always sunny. It's a rich man's world. It's,
Is it just me? Is anyone else turned on?
I think that would actually appeal to you.
Okay.
Since the Goliath are trade focused.
Yeah.
You're like, right, money's so stupid.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah, money's hilarious.
I never really liked it. It's the world we lived in, and I adapted to what I saw. I rebelled against it when I was younger, but
No, that song speaks truth.
yeah,
And that's...
that it's a rich man's world, and we all.
So what I take to the ceremony is faith that I will find my fairy, myself, and all that means.
Devotion.
Yes, devotion, and also and wetness.
It's moist.
It has been a day. Why is it still wet?
Because it's like dance rope. And also truth of the world that we live in. Yes, I feel confident now. To the island.
Okay, so as you guys get on
Thank
the
you.
transport
I
boats.
hope you're my father. I also hope you are. Okay.
From the mainland, you stumble onto the shore of the small sacred island of Calocary. The beach is made of smooth stones, and you feel the frigid breeze of the mainland has warmed tremendously as it sweeps across the skin, your skin, and the rustles the leaves of a few trees that spot the shoreline. As your eyes venture higher, you see the base of a long, winding staircase that trails all the way up the tall peak of the island. It would be incredibly steep if it were not winding in nature. But since it is, it slowly crawls up the side of the mountain. The steps themselves are wide and perfectly formed, almost as if they were not made by hand, but rather formed meticulously by a higher being, each step perfectly spaced from the last. The sun begins to set. As it does, a dreamy pink light kisses the island and makes it glow dimly against the background of the open ocean, emphasizing the large oblong stone at the top of the peak that could belong to nothing else but the summoning circle. As the light begins to dim, magical orbs begin to pop up one by one along the serpentine steps, as if they if you were to observe them more closely, you would realize it was actually a cluster of fireflies bobbing dutifully at their station. You see the Sky Watcher is walking up the steps just ahead of you, and she's pointing at each of those spots, and that's when the cluster of fireflies is appearing now, and she's doing so quite playfully, which as you know her, she's the the most powerful shaman of the tribe. She's a very serious and committed woman, but her demeanor today is very playful and I don't know. It seems like she's light on her feet, and something is different about her. And she's also dressed more ornately than you've ever seen her. She's usually, either in leathers if she's going out, or if she's doing a ritual like a regular fairy ritual that she does many of. She's very plainly dressed as to not draw attention away from the focus. But today she is wearing bright colors and designs and gems and jewels. Did you need something? Oh, your hand is here. Let me. Can I say something? Okay, so you guys are climbing the staircase. Is there anything you want to take care or want to make sure you do as you're climbing up to the summoning circle, or anything you want to say, or anybody you want to talk to, or?
Well, I want to look around for any of these Soonites who seem to think that these two rituals are somehow connected.
There are Soonites. You observe them ascending the staircase, and they're back to wearing the robes you initially saw them in. So they're very clean and pristine robes, very very simple and colorful, but of a more subdued hue than as you would have seen like for the Heart Warder, the main high priestess or something like that, and they're all of matching color as well.
I will approach.
And they're dancing their way up there. Everybody, the Goliath are kind of just ascending. It's a ritual, and this is da 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 da. But the Sunites are as much as you saw them go down the mountain, they are ascending very similarly. They're not singing, but they are dancing and seem very excited.
I would like to try and talk to Songwheeler.
Okay.
I'll come up kind of like beside her, it's like Songwheeler, but
The winner takes it all!
Sorry.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to thank you. I know it didn't end up being you that invited us, but I do appreciate the chance to be here for your daughter, and I just want to apologize for everything that may have gone wrong in the past. I do hope.
Right, like you leaving me for another woman.
Well, I think that is unfair.
Unfair? Is it not true?
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
You got what you wanted. You had your fun with me. You went back to your tribe. Had fun with your woman. Now you get to live your happy, fun, perfect life. With what? How many kids you got?
2.
Right.
Yeah.
And your wife. You got what you wanted.
Well, can we have a duet that is very lamenting and shows both of us in emotional turmoil? There we go.
Hear the lyrics.
Did you really have that song? How does this? What is it? I don't remember the beat of this song though.
It's
The loser standing small, the winner takes it all. The loser.
I don't want to talk about things. All right, no, that isn't the right one.
I think that sounded good.
Yeah,
Right?
it
starts very slow.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to talk
About the things we've gone through.
It's a little faster than that.
I don't want to talk about the things we've been through. I don't want to know. Are these the words? I don't know.
I was in your arms, thinking I belong. I don't remember the.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good.
But I don't remember any of the things of the song. So we can practice it.
Imagine we do the whole song.
Yeah.
Takes.
And sing.
Oh, when I takes
Right.
it
You
all.
want to win so many Oscars.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, right.
Mia.
Well, enjoy the ritual.
Yes. So there's I don't mention. I say nothing of who my significant other may be at this point.
Right. Well,
I approached the Heart of Order.
Heart Watcher.
Heart Warder.
Heart
Heart
Watcher.
Say,
Warder. The Heart Award.
you know, we are about to enter into a very solemn ceremony.
Is
I
it?
want to tone it down a bit.
I am
So many
the,
magical things are happening.
How so?
I mean, Goliath today might find her fairy. The return of Soon. So many people's lives are going to be forever changed. Why is that not something to celebrate?
It seems like those two things are somehow entwined, but I don't quite understand
The
how.
prophecy.
What?
The prophecy.
What exactly is the prophecy, if I might inquire?
We're all about to see what we've been waiting for so long.
What do you mean, we? You, the Goliath?
What? I'm not a Goliath.
I thought the Heart Warder. Oh, wait.
Heart
wait,
Warder
what?
is the high priestess of the
Oh,
Sunites.
she's there too.
Yeah,
The
this is
Sky
Fable.
Watcher.
Oh, the Sky Watcher is who I wanted to talk to, because
Oh.
she's the one who's like really like.
She is the most powerful shaman of the tribe
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
in charge of doing this ritual.
But she's acting weird, right? You said she was.
Right, but I'm not sure that you'd be familiar with how she normally acts. You don't really know her. So if you want to approach her with that kind of line of questioning, I would maybe think you have to roll something.
Mm-hmm.
maybe like a perception or a no, like an insight check. You'd have to roll an empathize.
I will try to empathize.
Okay, and you don't know her, so I would say you're gonna need to roll 2 successes.
Does anyone truly know Febe?
This is not Febe. This is the Sky Watcher,
okay.
who is a Goliath, the main shaman of the tribe.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about the Heart Warder.
I did not get
Tom got confused.
any successes.
Okay.
Can I empathize with Febe though?
Sure. But you. Yeah, I guess my point is that you wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you can talk to her still if you want, but I just don't think you would have a previous knowledge of how she behaved. Like, you haven't even, like, since we've started the story, you haven't even met her. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to notice, like, you're acting weird. This is the first time I've met you.
Okay.
Alright. So normally it would be 7, but I'm at a -1 right now.
No, you slept it off. You're good.
Alright. Then
7
7.
though. So many ones.
Yeah, no successes. I cannot read her.
So you approach Febe. I don't have a character sheet. What are your conditions? I guess you get to choose, right?
Okay.
But you approach Febe, and she turns to look to you, and as she does, time slows down, and her hair is caught in the pink light of the sunset, and a breeze sweeps through it, and she makes crazy eye contact with you, and her eyes are like
I go
bright,
up very,
bright green.
I walk up very confident, but when she looks at me, I'm like,
Yes, my child?
Yeah.
So you'll take a condition.
Yeah. I am scared of her.
I would agree that it is sort of an extreme intimidation of her beauty.
I want to talk to my mom.
Okay.
Mom, what the hell is going on
What do you mean?
with these other people? No one ever comes to these things like the humans that are so pretty.
So, what?
No, I know it's a special one because I have never gotten a ferry and I'm older, but what is these weirdos here? What's going
Well, I
on?
don't know. I mean, the Skywatcher has said that they're good to go. Like, I asked her about it, and she said
Yeah,
she
what's
loves
say?
them. She loves them. She's like, they're great.
Do you think this Skywatcher's acting a bit weird? I've never seen her do dress up, a smile even.
Right, yeah. I've never seen her wear a colour. Ever.
I've never seen the wrinkles disappear from her face like that.
How'd she do that?
Oh no.
Where'd she get that? Clay?
Magic?
She put a bunch of clay, smudged a bunch of clay on there.
Yeah, what? Yeah, who
Why
needs
should
it?
try that?
Definitely a skin cream.
Definitely.
Well, hello.
Some
The way they takes it off!
Listen,
And we take the fall.
allow the mother and daughter a moment of peace.
I guess. I guess we just go through it. Although I feel like there was a magic lady who said I had to do something for her. I guess I'll figure out what that is real quick.
Could you do something?
Yeah, and then she would help me get my ferry. But I don't know
Well,
if
your
I want
ritual.
help.
Well,
I don't
if
know.
your ritual goes
Did you
well.
have to help somebody? Did some magic lady talk to you before you got your ferry?
No,
Yeah,
but
so just
you're
normal.
kind of special, aren't you?
You guys keep saying that, but I just feel special's a fun word, isn't it? It just means different.
Listen, low
Good,
storm.
good way or bad way.
After. Wait, did you do that?
Oh my God! There is fan art. Who did that? Holy shit! Modern Chow. Oh my God in heaven! She does not look happy, and there is a flower tattoo.
Oh my
It looks like a
God.
temporary tattoo.
It's so cute.
Oh my
Modern,
God,
that's
that
amazing.
is.
That's fucking
She's a
incredible.
grumpy.
All the bows, that's
grumpy
brilliant.
boy.
Yeah. Listen, no storm. Here's the thing: is I know this has been hard. I know it's been rough without your ferry. I've been there every step of the way, and I've seen you suffer. And the tribe has done everything they can to give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. So we got to trust in the Skywatcher. She's the most powerful shaman we've had in decades.
I'm just starting to doubt if power makes you good.
Right, but I'm not.
Right about now, in this moment, when I'm just, maybe it's just the nerves, but
We're
alright,
sort
here we
of
go.
grasping at straws here, and if she thinks the people around here are going to help, or at least not hurt,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
little
do it.
late.
I know, we gotta do it now.
right. But if you don't want to do it,
Wait, who's my father? You never told me.
I don't know. All right, I don't know. It's one of these
Men who showed up here. I don't
It
know.
is, isn't it?
I don't know why they're here. I don't know. I mean, it feels like fate.
Well,
But
it's not
it's-
fate. I invited them.
What the fuck?
I
Why?
went behind your back and I signed it with your signature. So
What
take
the
that,
fuck?
you bitch.
Listen, you little winch.
Well, anyway, they're here
Why would you do that?
because the ritual said you needed your father, and I knew because of the way that you talked with these people, I knew how to get in touch with them.
The Skywatcher said nothing about needing a father. She just said she needed a mother.
Well, I'm a smart little lady and I did a bit of reading on my own, so surprise Skywatcher, here we are with me father here, one of them.
Well, if we got to do the ritual with your father, how are we going to figure out who the real one is?
Well, on the day we'll figure it out.
It's right now. We're
I
walking
know,
up there.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, you better ask Skywatcher when we get up there.
I will.
Or we'll just have to bleed all of them, huh?
Let's see what happens.
All right. Anybody got anything else? Good. Okay. So, okay. This is what. Do I announce this? Right, I announce this. This is the showdown?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the showdown. So this is the final scene of the entire game. And the way this works, how many rules we got, guys?
I have one. And Kyle has one.
Okay, so you guys are gonna need to succeed, right? I say this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need 2 successes each to
Okay.
win the day.
Oh my
We
fucking
need
god.
8 total for the group.
8 total. Yeah,
So-
okay, yeah.
Oh my
so,
god, okay.
So somebody could fail out.
But someone,
But-
Eric could
but
roll
if somebody
3
else-
again.
yeah.
And it would be fine.
my
So that's
God.
that's how it's gonna shake down. Remember that you're at a deficit because you have, one condition of exhaustion, and
I'm scared.
Eric is scared because he's at a deficit.
That takes one die away from each.
Yeah. So just things to consider going into this. As you and the rest of the Goliath tribe and the Sunites ascend to the top of the staircase, you see a ritual circle that is mostly in ruin. There are large rounded rocks that are reaching up towards the sky that enclose in this circle. And they're a bit chipped away by the spray of the sea over time, and there's lichen growing in patches on their surfaces. There was a time, which you heard tale of, when this place was meticulously maintained, but the Goliath tribe have long forgotten who the caretakers were and why they stopped returning here. So that's sort of an air of mystery there. The tribe, with the help of some of the beautiful strangers, so they have been assisting, have cleaned up the area since it hasn't been attended to a long time, and they've made it presentable, but the toll of time is obviously still evident to some degree, but it's not filthy or disgusting or overgrown anymore. Lowstorm's mother and the Skywatcher stand at the far end of the summoning circle, talking in hushed voices. And as you approach, Songwielder's eyes run across the three of you as she kind of looks you up and down, and she locks eyes with you, and it's sort of this look of trepidation but hope and understanding, and she goes, she's like, the Skywatcher said there's a way we can find out who your father is. One of these men, but one of them is the father, right? I slept around a little bit, alright? Songwielder wasn't always my name. Let's just leave it there.
Was it big hole?
No, that's a
You just you see me like at the back, kind of the back of the procession, just like mouth like Buns Dynamo.
Bunch used to be Bunch Dynamo. But there's a way. There's a way, and it's thanks to the combined efforts of our beloved Skywatcher and the Heartwarder from the Sunites. They figured out a way to determine. So the Heartwarder steps forward at this point, seeing it's her cue, and she says, "We have a way to determine who the real father is." And she pulls out these personal items of yours. So these were gathered off you guys while you were tied up. Hypothetically, they could have been taken off your boat at some point. They could have been something you left behind at the goat house, something like that. But they've gathered. That she's pulling them out, and each of you recognizes them immediately as nothing of incredible import, but it's things that
you've had for a while and that you use, daily or every other day. Just simple things like a kerchief or a comb or something like that. And she pulls them out. And she looks at you and she goes, "But we need something from you as well. Perhaps you have something personal to you. Something. Why am I doing? Perhaps you have. I forgot what it was. You have something personal to you. Maybe a lock of your hair."
Oh, well, yeah. You can have that, I guess. And what will this do again?
We'll find out who your
DNA
father
test?
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, sure, here you go.
So you just cut that out of your hair and hand it over.
Yeah.
So she approaches the stone pillar in the middle of the summoning circle, and it has this smooth stone bowl perched on top of it. And she drops all the items, including the lock of your hair, into the bowl. And then with a flick of her wrist, the contents go up in flames. Ooh. And everybody gets very quiet and is staring at the bowl, and the flames very quickly subside, and as it settles, no one on the outsides of the summoning circle can see in. So she reaches in and she pulls out a kerchief, which belongs to you.
You're me dead. Oh my god.
Who does this belong to?
I believe that's mine.
Oh, the true father. Your true father. What was your name?
It says Harvin.
Harvin. And your last name?
Right.
Harvin, like the dog snout.
Harvin.
Harvin.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know, there's a beat. A group of Sunites lurch forward and grab a hold of you.
What?
Hey.
And grab a hold of you.
What?
And grab a hold of Songwielder.
Whoa there!
And grab a hold of you. And grab a hold of you. But the Sunites that grab the three of you are holding you back, so you're not inside the summoning circle. But the Sunites that grab onto you and Songwielder are dragging you into the middle of the summoning circle.
Songwielder, no!
Other Sunites move in the way to block anyone from interfering with the ritual, so they're kind of setting up a perimeter around the summoning circle. And as you see them take position, you see even more Sunites that are climbing up over the rocks, the jagged rocks of the kind of island mountain, and they just seem to be spilling continuously out of nowhere. And the sky that had been setting, it seems to speed up very quickly, and the pink of the sky that was very light and romantic is quickly darkening into this deep blood red, and oh god, sorry. Oh, what a time for that to happen. And
Songwielder, no!
the winner takes it all.
The gods may throw the dice! Their minds as cold as ice! And someone way down here loses someone dear, and then the winner takes it all. The loser takes the fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain?
We get an extra die for that.
No. Okay, so Songwielder's they're being passed on
I
to.
said good, it's rebooted.
They've been passed on to. Thank you. The Sunites are actually passing on you and Songwielder onto Goliaths, who are now in the midst. These two behemoth Goliaths are in the midst, but something is off with them. Their eyes are all glazed over, and their mouths are kind of hanging open in a really odd way, as if they're kind of like asleep or something. And they've got a very sturdy grip on you. Oh my god, I keep doing that.
I want to punch him in the jaw.
You've got several Sunites holding you, so
I punched them all in the face.
I punched them all in the face. And the Goliaths, as soon as they get a hold of you, are putting large knives to your throats.
Ooh.
So you've got him pressed here, and And your mother too has one pressed, and the one
This
on
is
your
not tribe.
the one on your mother's throat is actually being pushed so hard against her throat that she starts dripping blood, and it starts
Jesus Christ.
coming off the tip of the steel. And the heart warder is she's in the middle with her. She's taken down the hood of her cloak, and her long blonde hair is flowing all the way down almost to the ground, and her delicate features are more outstanding than ever. And she stands next to the Sky Watcher, who is in a similar daze as the other Goliaths, kind of glazed over, and her mouth is sort of hung open. I truly do apologize, but there won't be any fairy ritual today. No use in wasting a good ritual, though, am I right? We appreciate your help in this matter. We really couldn't do it without you. Soon has been locked away inside this very island, inside of Kalokari, for eons, for as long as I can remember, and we've been waiting for this day, the day the prophecy spoke of, where the woman made of rock would come seeking her long lost fairy, and the sky would turn red with passion and want. Don't you see? It's only with the blood of your family, with that ultimate sacrifice, that things that we want most in life can come to fruition. But don't worry, since you helped us, this is all because of you. I'm sure soon we'll find you a fairy. I mean, that ritual was so old, who knew if it would have worked? But soon, once she's restored to her full physical form and all of her powers are returned, she will have to get you a fairy. I just know it, so don't worry. There's few things she loves more than companionship. Do you understand?
You're gonna kill me, Mom and Dad?
Kill's a strong word. Sacrifice. Everything that is worth being earned, it requires some sort of sacrifice. Surely you as a Goliath know that success is beget by sacrifice.
No, absolutely. You kill
Right.
the unworthy. However, these people have done nothing to prove they are the fittest. They have not done anything to throw them out.
Excuse me.
You cannot raise your hand.
No, and besides, I don't need soon to find
Two
a fairy.
humans are holding hands.
This ritual would have worked without him. I'm not gonna let you take me family from me. It's not that important to find a fairy. And I can do it anyway.
This way we can all have what we want.
Yeah.
And in the
I
background,
change what I want.
in the background while this is happening, you can see the Sky Watcher, who is still in this sort of daze, and she's absolutely beholden to the Heart Warder's commands. Somehow she's in some sort of trance or something. You don't really know if she drank something or if she's just doing it because she thinks it's right. But she's in the background while you guys are having this conversation, and the Heart Warder is flicking her finger back and forth, and the Sky Watcher is tossing ingredients into bowl that were meant for your fairy summoning. It's fairy dust. It's the kerchief from your father. It's all these other ingredients that were most certainly meant for that. But now they're being used for this other thing. And as you're talking, you can have this conversation with her, but as she's looking at you, she's taking a knife from her belt.
It has to be death, well, actually, first off, are we sure? Are we completely sure it's not Fjord that's the father?
We're sure the test proved
I feel
that
it,
it was Hervin.
I mean, it's a good question.
But as she's speaking with you,
Must
and
be a
she's
margin of error, just a little bit.
as she's looking at you,
And do you only need one of the parents?
and having this conversation, she's cutting into her own hand.
Oh God.
And she goes, of course, it's all necessary and it's all figured out. Now all we have left is to do. And she walks over to the bowl, and the cut on her hand, she squeezes some into the bowl, and then she kind of gets drops to her knees and starts smearing some of it in a circle in the middle of the summoning circle, and a familiar symbol that you saw at the shrine of an emblem of a gorgeous woman with flowing red hair kind of lights up in the middle of the summoning circle. So the full circle, it goes red here, and the face is seen here, and the flowing red locks appear in the middle of the summoning circle.
Is this where we roll a bunch of dice?
Yes, so they finished adding the ingredients, and the Goliaths pass their blades that they have been holding against your throats. One to the Skywatcher, who is bearing over your mother, and one to the Heart Warder, who is bearing down over you at this point. And they together and the Soonites then change their position and push Haver and Song Wielder down to their knees, and the two Heart Warder and Skywatcher begin chanting and bringing the blades closer and closer to their throats. And now you roll.
Heart Warder, you will regret if you spill a drop of Song Wielder's blood.
It won't just be a drop. We need all of it for the ritual to work.
I feel like the goddess of love has really fucked up.
Yeah,
So there's the Heart Warder who's leading the ritual, right? There's who's the Goliath woman, the
Skywatcher.
who's
the
enthralled to
shaman,
her
yeah.
somehow.
And then two other Goliaths holding me and Songweaver. Oh, and a third one holding
Song Wielder.
Songweaver.
Wielder.
Mhm.
So three.
And someone
other-
holding me.
So those are the major threats that we're facing, or that seem to be like.
Yes. So, yeah. So you guys are all in kind of plebeian Soonite grasp. The Song Wielder and Hirvin are being brought down to their knees by plebeian Soonites, but they're also being loomed over by the Skywatcher and the Heart Warder. And yeah, the Skywatcher seems to be under some sort of spell, and shit is going down. Is going down. So let me know what you want to do. Everybody rolls. You need a total of 8 successes to win the showdown.
Well, I think now's a great time to shapeshift. Hold on to a giant lizard, bitch. Or it says that I have to switch into a wolf, but I don't want to, and I'm gonna switch into a giant lizard.
Why not a
Okay.
goat?
A goat.
I mean, go ball.
So that's what I'm gonna do. That's plenty of dice. And when I am that, I'm going to, I don't know. Well, what happens? What are we supposed to do? Like,
Tell me what you want to do to stop whatever
I mean, do we
piece of that.
we all go one by one, and then we all roll at the same time?
No, you roll one by one, and then we'll add them up at the end and see if you, on the whole, succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, like, it depends upon however you want to run it. Is however you want to run it. Generally,
AKA, no, that's not what we're
no, it doesn't. No, it honestly doesn't matter. Like the way I have run it in the past is that we all talk about what we're each gonna do, and then once we've all kind of settled on our individual game plans, then we roll.
I like that because then you can make a group plan. I like that.
Group
Okay,
plan.
group plan.
But we
Okay,
don't.
I'll be
but
a
we don't
lizard.
have to act in concert.
In an order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and snap the Goliath woman out
Skywatcher!
of the Skywatcher out of her reverie or charm control or whatever
Okay.
it is. I'm gonna try and use my ritual magic to snap her out of that. That's what I intend to do.
As soon as I'm a lizard, I'm gonna get in between the knives and use the knives in my mom.
Use what? What?
I'm gonna be a giant lizard and crawl up my mom's neck where they have the knives and push them up so that they don't get her.
Oh, okay, but they might stab you.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, ideally, if they're poking at her thing and I climb up, it at least knocks them a little bit. But yeah, they could get me.
I am going to try and essentially throw as many as I can off of me, and beeline.
They're much smaller than you.
And beeline it towards Sword Wielder. Do we get our signature item, or do they take our stuff away?
If
or?
you can justify using it,
Well,
they
she-
didn't really plan that, right?
Yeah,
you
it's-
know,
it's just my
it's
hammer.
on you. They're just holding
So with
you
like
back
a
from
thunk
it,
coming down from somewhere under the loincloth, I'll pick that up and start.
Yeah, where is it?
And yeah, it's just it's under there.
Ba-dunk.
It's just my loincloth and my hammer back.
Happy birthday!
Okay, and you're gonna try to just get them off of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
throw them off of me,
Okay.
and then essentially beeline towards Song Wielder. I
Okay.
know, that's my
Sure.
whatever.
I'm gonna use my voice. It's what I'm good at. I'm good at singing. I'm gonna try and you can tell me where this lies. It's sort of like either. I kind of figure I'm like using my song to influence people's minds. Charm seems like the one to like influence them to like at least some of them to let us go or like break whatever this trance is on some of the Goliaths.
Sure, I think probably if say the Goliaths are acting that way because they're under some sort of charm spell, you doing a counter charm spell if successful could function in that way. Yeah.
And they're holding me, so would my iconic item, my loot, help? Because I don't know if I could actually play it at this point.
I mean, I guess it would depend on if that weapon, if you deem it has magic and it does improve your abilities magically, whether you're playing it or not. Or...
Yeah, I wouldn't think it's magic.
No. Okay. Yeah. Then probably not.
Okay.
So the other mechanical thing here is if we don't get enough successes or we're not happy with the number of successes that we get, we can voluntarily check off conditions, and each one that we check off adds to our total.
Pushing, right?
Are these number
Well,
of dice
in the
that we can
showdown,
roll?
you can just like spend them as successes if you really.
Oh,
want.
okay.
But
you might all be broken at the end.
Yeah, you might be
Yeah.
broken.
Great.
Somebody might push themselves too far, right?
And you can do as
So.
many of those as you want.
You can do well. I could theoretically do up to 4 is the way
Right.
that it's supposed
Okay.
to work. But if that makes you want to change the number of successes, or you want to rule that we can't check all of them off either way, like that's up to you.
If you guys can all use all of them, I'll probably switch it to 10 because I didn't realize that.
Okay.
So 10 total successes.
Okay.
Fair enough. Who wants to go first?
Me. That is 2.
2 successes for you turning into a lizard.
Yes.
And
We need 10, so we've got 2.
2. 2 so far. Not great.
Alright, mine's force.
you're freeing yourself and charging, right? With your hammer at somebody else.
2 successes.
2.
So we need 6.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all got this.
Just 3 apiece.
Yeah. So
What's
so
the big deal?
I only have 4 die, but I belt out. When you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Okay, can I
SOS!
Whoa! All 4 dice
All ones.
are
Can
ones.
you hear me, darling? Can you feel me? SOS. When you're gone, how do I even try to go on?
Worse.
No,
9.
I tried. How can I?
So change that.
Try to hold on.
No, I still keep
Okay, so-
those 2.
Oh, you keep those.
The-
Keep those
yeah.
2.
Oh,
but you guys
so
don't
I
want
get
no
to
more
keep
extras?
those. I
Upset
could do that.
and
Yeah, you
injured.
wanna try?
Give me 2 successes. Or should I go all 3?
Add
Kyle,
another
how many
one.
do you have total
Wait
now?
until we're done
2.
with all the rolls.
Yeah.
before
You have 2
reset.
total.
And
Two-
I have
two total.
And I have 3 total now.
Okay.
But no more.
So that's
rerolls.
5 total?
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, yeah.
So I will get out my little almanac prayer book here, and I will point at the... Why can't I ever remember her name? I only wrote down
Skywatcher. Skywatcher.
It sounds like
Skywatcher.
Skywalker.
Skywatcher. It's Skywatcher.
Actually,
Skywatcher.
I'm going to point at the
Skywatcher.
heart warder
Oh my god.
and say,
You didn't even need it.
before there was love, before there was jealousy, before there was passion or happiness, there was the cold embrace of stone, there was the cleansing touch of fire, there were the hammering fists of the sea, and there was the whistling slap of the sky. Feel its fury! And I will use Stormcraft to send another gust of wind to try and snap the Skywatcher out of there. Basically a powerful wave of. Am I gonna get?
But you're targeting at the Heart Order, or you're targeting at
I'm
the
looking at
Skywatcher?
her as I target the Skywatcher because I'm trying to
I can't. This isn't on.
basically like snap the.
It's dead. Wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Go.
Slide up. All right.
Oh, Eric.
You get a reroll.
Good. Sorry, thank you, Don.
Those things are metal,
You can have
okay?
that
Things
back.
are scary as
What'd you get? How
I
many?
got one.
campaign coins.
Fast.
Mere table bullets.
So we're up to 6.
Uh,
You were so close.
so close to that 3 successes.
Yeah, guys.
All right, so
pushing.
we're 4 short.
You just got to reroll. Oh, you just used
Yeah,
it.
I just
Yeah.
used
So
it.
how many total? We have 4
You have
short.
6
Yeah.
total.
We have 6
You
Can I
need
change
four.
to?
I will be upset. That's what I'll.
Yeah. Can I be upset and injured? I'm gonna be upset charging towards her, and I'll take knife stabs or
Sure.
anything else towards me.
Yeah.
And I pushed 1.
All right, I will be.
I would actually say you're injured because
Oh, okay.
do you have that
stabbing?
open?
No,
'Cause
yeah, it's
you're gonna
open.
take the brunt of that knife if it's not on
Okay.
them.
I will be exhausted as I have drained the.
So you took 2.
Yeah, upset and injured because I am both upset and injured.
And I took 1. I was already exhausted.
And I took 1.
How many do we need?
That should get us to 10. We had 6
You just be you.
between the 3
Okay.
of us. Yeah, you're
You
almost.
do you.
I just found out I had a daughter.
No, you can be upset if you want.
Well, I
It
was
sounds like
already
you want to be
scared.
upset.
I'm
Oh,
already
you're
scared. Well, I was scared. She
That is
scared
very
me.
scary.
I walked up to Beyonce and she just looked at me and I was like, oh god.
That is a great. You just go, yeah.
Okay, so I think we made it there. So what happens is as you're seeing this happen,
That's so
you go
right.
into sort of a blind rage because your mother, the person you just found out as your father, are both being held at knife point and about to be brutally sacrificed in front of you. So you almost instinctively shapeshift and speed like a lizard as fast as you can in between the knife that is at your mother's throat.
And it's not like a garden
as a
lizard. This is like a
wielder.
monitor lizard. This
Sure.
is like almost a dragon.
It's your bedtime fun lizard.
It's a bedtime fun lizard.
Here we go.
Quick, get on my back!
Oh, I love bedtime.
Not what I picture when I think bedtime fun lizard.
Well, but as you
I don't want to know what you
Wait, where's
picture.
where's my finger?
But as you do push it out of the way, you do get sliced on the back, and you do have some scaly skin to kind of protect you, but it does cut you open, and some of your blood drips from your lizardy back onto the ground. In the showdown, do the No, stupid question, never mind. Drips to the ground and kind of mingles in with the dirt that covers the summoning circle and kind of bleeds into
that's not great.
the red emblem that has appeared on the ground. And then Kyle, you said you were breaking free. What things did you take? What stuff?
I took
conditions?
upset and injured.
Okay, upset and injured. So so you see, someone you now care about running into, even though you've only known each other, you feel intimately connected.
But also song wielder too.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
you wrecked a force.
And Harvin, you
Right.
Bro, you ain't getting saved.
SOS.
Can you hear me, darling? Can you save me? SOS. So you kind of hulk out and you bust them. These Sunites who are kind of much smaller. They're elves. They're humans that are kind of wrapped on you. You shake them off like that. You rip your hammer from your backsling and begin charging at who were you charging at?
The people that were holding down, pretty much the people that
Song wielder, right?
pretty much anyone that was holding down song wielder.
Okay, so I think they've been pushed down to the ground by the Sunites at this point. So you kind of go in there and not even using like the head of your hammer, but the shaft of it. You kind of just like clothesline them. But as soon as you knock them prone, the force of what you just went through caught up to you, because like knocking off like multiple people from your person, even with your size, really took a lot out of you, and running and then swinging that, it was a lot. So as soon as you push them off and they're batted away from Songwielder, I assume that's who you're batting them away from, you kind of collapse as well, and you said upset too?
Yeah, because I'm emotionally
Right.
I'm distressed because the two people I care about are like
Sure.
threatened.
So you're kind of left drained in both those ways, kind of emotionally and physically. And then Tom,
Sorry, man. You know, them first. Wizards over wizards.
you were trying to call upon this stormcraft too. So you do. It's much like back in Goat Ball, in the Goat Ball days, where you are doing that same summoning, which
Oh my god.
I'm not sure how you do without your hands.
I just sort of like openly appeal to the gods of the sky to come down
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Strike her with lightning or
You
something.
breathe out your mouth, the wind.
Here's what I'll say:
Superman.
the clouds
mouth
start
breathers.
Yes.
forming above you, just based on you concentrating, and then when that starts happening, the Sunites holding you get a bit freaked out because they don't know what that's going to do to them. So they kind of drop you and back away, and then at that time you can use your hands
get my
to sort
book
of
out.
form the storm, or maybe one hand or whatever you need to do, and then that's when you shoot the large gust of wind at the Heart Warder, who does she is knocked back. She's not knocked prone, but her focus is lost, and she does since one of the Goliaths she had control of is already dispatched. She does lose control, not only on the Heart Warder, but also on the other Goliath, or no, just on the Skywatcher. Yes. Now you've got me do it. Now you got me doing it.
I finally wrote it down.
She loses control over the Skywatcher, which it's actually just her because that was taking most of her concentration because the Skywatcher is a super powerful shaman. So yeah, you break this spell there. But you took a condition?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Okay, so that did take a lot of it, especially summoning the beginning part of the spell without like your free hands. Was
Yeah.
difficult.
Well, I failed, and I didn't take any conditions.
I thought you took one condition.
I already had a condition.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. What, you still have to take another one.
No.
If you want, otherwise you guys fail.
No. The way we worked it. Right?
No, I thought it was with Eric, because right now it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I was all for it, but they told me not to.
Technically, he probably has to take a condition because he did
Yeah,
get successes,
you did
right?
fail.
Oh, yeah, you failed.
All right,
So-
then I will be injured.
Dish yourself.
Okay, so in the rabble of it, the Sunites holding you kind of jerk back. They haven't let go of you necessarily, but they're kind of responding to the shit that's going on around them. And when that happens, your throat does get cut a little bit.
Okay.
It's not going to kill you, but the blood is coming down, and it is mingling with the symbol on the ground and with Lowstorm's blood and the Heart Warder's blood as well. But as you guys do this, congratulations, I guess.
Thanks.
The ritual is still kind of partially completed, right? It has his blood, it has your blood, it has the Heart Warder's blood. So the symbol on the ground, even though the concentration of the Heart Warder's been broken, even though the ritual has been disrupted, people are running all over the summoning circle and scattering, the ground begins to quake. And many of the people that were sticking around to see if they could get it back on track are now fucking right off. And they're fleeing down the slope of the stairs that are now rocking back and forth, and they're trying to make it back to the water or the mainland before a potential collapse, because the ground is absolutely quaking beneath you. And it's at that moment that the summoning circle, that is the emblem of the Sunites, which is soon, lights up brighter than you've ever seen it, and the ground cracks open, and from it begins spraying this like deep red slick liquid, and it's going everywhere, and it's spraying gallons and gallons at a time, and it's making all the rocks in the nearby surrounding area just absolutely slick with from what you could tell is blood. And it's getting in everybody's eyes, and it's soaking their clothes and their hair, and everybody's running everywhere, and not everybody can see, and people are screaming, and they're trying to get away. So I would assume they've let go of you. You guys have taken several conditions, and so you're exhausted and you're hurt, but you are able to. You've successfully interrupted the ritual, but there's kind of this residual partial thing that's going on, and
the mountain is
Where
Coming.
is
Coming
Songwielder?
coming blood.
Songwielder, she's been let go, so
So like yeah, so we're all
successfully intercepted it. If you guys want to like grab each other and
I
make
like to
a break
imagine
for it, or
Songwielder like is carrying me out
together.
instead of the other way around.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also I want to see if I can grab any of the stuff, like the fairy summoning articles of alchemy or whatever.
Sure.
As
Okay.
much as I can. But I'm maybe in my mouth since I'm a lizard.
Right, but you guys are gonna try and make a break for it. It's from what you can feel and the response that's happening and all of the blood, you can only assume that the island is about to collapse in on itself.
yeah.
Rather than soon being born from it, she's kind of
Oh man, never
Dying-
gonna get a fairy now.
dying inside it.
All right, time to go.
Okay, so as you guys are about to make a break for it, Low Storm stops, looks back. She goes back to get the materials left in the bowl. You can grab the bowl off the pedestal.
Okay.
It's still got the fairy dust and things like that. And you even pull up your father's kerchief, who you now know as your father, and you're holding it in your hand, and you're watching it as it just completely soaks through with blood.
Ugh.
And then there's a sharp inhale.
Oh my god. I do it? I go, okay.
And you sit straight up in your bedroll.
What?
Beads of sweat dripping down your brow, soaking through your bedding. The night surrounds you. Stars wink down at you from far beyond the canopies of the trees, and all is quiet except for the crackle of a nearby fire and the drone of crickets playing in their nightly orchestra. Your eyes begin to adjust as you sit up to the time and the place, and slowly a yellow beak and two big eyes come into focus. And Strum is perched at the end of your bedroll, staring intently at you. And she says, I think you are having the dream again. The one about the fairy.
There was no fairy! It's not a dream about a fairy! There's no fairy! Oh my god, it was all a dream!
I wanted to have my chance to profess the. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. It's a little... since it wasn't about like really wedding or love or something, I didn't know that would be the most.
You had her carry you out. I was gonna carry her out and be like, I didn't.
Wait, she carried him out. You never carried her carrying him?
Exactly. I just
Oh.
I came back for you, but you were with him. I never remarried.
Oh my god. That's a PS. No, that's a oh fuck. He sits up, your character sits up in his bedroll. After that moment.
And my character sets up and is like, oh, I had the dream that I had sex with a woman again. Nightmare.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this super duper special episode of Ironkeep.
Ooh, y'all killed it.
It went late. I'm sorry. There was actually a lot more we did not get to. So I would have loved to RP that out more at the end, but it is midnight. So
Yeah,
let's
I gotta
go.
go to bed.
Thank you guys so much. The other things that were unlocked during the stream is that I now get to force Tom to run a game of my choosing or creation.
Shadowrun.
And Dom is going to run an Ironkeep game of the Return to Planet Sega Genesis.
Oh my god, y'all unlocked that? Misguided. that's where we have our flump. Our biscuit writing flump. Crumpet.
Crumpet.
Grumpf the
Oh yeah,
dire crumpet.
a crumpet writing grumpf.
A crumpet lighting grumpf. But yeah, and the last thing that was unlocked is that everybody gets a hug from Dom.
Get on over here.
Oh, look at that.
Whether we want it or not.
Look out.
Even Luigi?
Look at Luigi. Aww, thank you, Dom.
Knock something out. Knock something out. Thank you.
Is this for me or for you?
And thank you, chat, for unlocking that.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
It's
Wow.
also Dom's birthday in a couple days.
Yay!
Come back here.
Eric, it's your birthday again already?
Dom, come back. Stay right there. Stay in camera with
You can't leave
Happy
me.
birthday to you.
Hug him better.
Happy birthday to you.
Need it.
Happy
birthday, dear Dom.
Eric.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for unlocking so
Will you just
much.
throw that at me?
Yeah.
It was such an incredible night. Thank you to all of you guys for playing in
That
the
was
game.
awesome.
If you want
Let's hear it for
to,
Havana Mahoney.
Yeah!
I sort of did the system. I don't know. Find out for yourself. Check out Tales from the Loop. Read the rule book and then tell me what I did wrong. But yeah, that was really fun. Thank you guys for playing. If we could go around the table and talk about who we are and where people can find us.
I'm Kyle Caps. Thanks for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter at KJC Illustration. We had, I post up drawings and things like that from the games and as well as other things. Last night, we had League of Adventurers. I threw up a drawing of my character.
I threw up.
I threw it up. I'm like, I did actually. I drew it at the thing.
Yeah,
It
Dom was
rather
real mad.
messy.
He had to clean the table.
And hopefully maybe I'll get the quinceanera photo though.
Oh,
God,
Mom Chow's is good.
Yeah, that one killed it. I don't even
We
know.
love when you guys do fan art.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
definitely
we
do
obsess over it. So thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Amy Vorpal. I am on Twitter at Vorpal Sword, and I've been streaming at Vorpal Sword on Twitch. So that's kind of a new thing and kind of cool. And Dom, what?
Check your Twitter.
Oh, check my Twitter. Okay, great. And I'm gonna check my Twitter now. Oh yeah. Kyle showed us, and here's Modern Chow's rendering of Quinceañera
I
Love
love
Story.
it.
Check
Yeah.
your Twitter again.
Check my okay.
Is there other
Keep
fan art?
checking Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna keep checking my Twitter. This is so exciting. There it is. Did y'all at me or what?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
While
Or maybe
we're
it didn't show up.
waiting,
Yeah,
do
keep
you
going.
want to plug anything, Tom?
Do I want to plug anything? Hey, everyone. Hi. I'm Tom Lommel. I will be back in the DM's
How?
chair.
Why? How?
Next Wednesday, we'll be returning to our 5e campaign for the second half of When a Star Falls.
Where do you
So
keep those hats?
Tune in next week, Wednesday night, and we will see our intrepid party once again endeavor to destroy my well-laid plans. I think Havana can agree that we do a good job of that.
I mean, everything I wanted to happen happened and more. Like, I feel like you guys embodied the plot a lot more than I was willing to do, and I
good.
appreciate that. Because I was like, I took a lot of nods from Mamma Mia, but then I was like, but I'm gonna make it my own weird thing. But then you guys were very on brand, and I thought that was fun and awesome and great. So thank you, Eric.
Oh my fucking
What is
god.
that? Let me see.
Oh my god.
Posh Panda.
Posh Panda?
That's amazing. I want to make one now. You look amazing.
Oh my
Wow,
God, I
Posh
really
Panda.
do. Is it? It's at Posh Panda.
The Posh Panda in
In
It's
the chat.
so good.
What did it say there? Oh,
Eric, do you have anything to
a
plug?
Dasser.
Yeah, you can always follow me on the social medias, mostly shit, and I stream Vigia games on my own Twitch channel in the afternoons at mostly Eric.
Nice. Okay, and you can find me over on twitch.tv/Vanna, V-A-N-A. I'm live over there 6 days a week and play lots of indie games, RPGs, and I do GTA role-playing, so if you like RPing at a table, you might like it in a video game. I don't know. Check it out to find out. You can also follow me on Twitter, Havanarama, Havanarama, and I'll post all the other projects I'm working on here, including a top secret project I'm working on here for the middle of October. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great. And what do we got coming up? We've got It's Always Cloudy in Barovia Friday. So we got a day off tomorrow,
Heck
and
yeah.
then come back Friday for It's Always Cloudy and Broadway, 8 p.m. PST.
It's the last session of that 3-week mini arc, just like
Last
League
night was
of
our
Adventure.
last night was the
Yeah.
end of that arc. Yeah, yeah. Garav and crew will be delving into the dreadlands of Ravenloft.
I love that setting.
Tune it in with your knobs on your computers. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the donations and the subs and the resubs.
Y'all are
and
awesome.
The bits,
My
like,
gosh,
holy
crazy.
shit.
Tonight was off the hook.
It was off the hook. You unlocked everything.
It was off the chain.
You went nuts for Go Ball.
Go ball, go ball, go ball.
Never knew that was
yeah.
the one that was
Let's
gonna
go
do
ball.
I think I just sent I sent Dom a text that just said we were talking about unlocks, and I just went all caps goat ball, ha 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 ha. And he was like, really? And I was like, well, I know the rules. If you want to add it. So but yeah, it was fun. But thank you guys. Thank you to the moderators for keeping the chat friendly, safe, and accessible. And what else do you say?
Is it?
Check out the Patreon.
Yeah.
No, wait, okay, let's do that. Yeah, we gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
Let's dungeon!